Yeah, I mean, huge strikes, huge momentum for Bruce Lee Rob. He was able to defend against the cage takedowns, which is very difficult to do in this new meta. He was able to bring out some big shots, but he had
We can talk about that for a second. You got driving takedowns, which is takedowns that will drive your opponent against the cage, and from that position, you have two takedowns that you have to recognize, and you're going to have to try to defend. Were you going to try to defend the high body slam, or are you going to try to defend R2 and down for the regular slam? And Bruce Lee Rob did a very good job of recognizing what to do in blocking the takedown. And as you can see, we're heading into the second round here. Bruce Lee Rob, E. Gonzalez, and Bruce Lee Rob comes out firing early.
Yeah, and also we want to apologize for the minor issue with the stream right now. It should be back up. We apologize in advance. Hopefully, you guys are still able to see this great fight right now.
Yeah, okay. E. Gonzalez pouring on that pressure. Bruce Lee Rob's back is up against the cage. He needs to somehow find a way back to the center of the octagon because E. Gonzalez may look for a driving takedown here.
Yeah, that was a great slip by Bruce right there. His block gauge was really low, so he has to like take care of that. But that was just a perfect slip that he had right there.
Yeah, Bruce Lee Rob, amazing at slipping his head. He knows when to slip his head and feel his opponent out. And as we can see here, he has a beautiful stand-up game.
Ooh, what a hit!
Another rock there on E. Gonzalez. Bruce Lee Rob coming out strong.
Bruce Lee Rob is on the prowl. He gets another rock, and the body shots are hurting right now.
Oh my goodness, I know Bruce Lee. Oh, but he gets rocked right back. We can't forget how dangerous E. Gonzalez is.
This is a center of the octagon pure brawl. Just one rock after another rock, and look at that block gauge is getting very low for E. Gonzalez. He needs to watch out for that.
Yeah, another thing that's interesting, they seem like they have both of these guys have the stamina. Is nobody has a stamina advantage right now. These guys are pretty much even, and we're in the middle of the fight right now, and these guys are in a war.
Yeah, and you can see E. Gonzalez is willing to trade with those body kicks. I mean, you can see Bruce Lee Rob, his body is fairly low, while E. Gonzalez is saying, you know, if you're going to hook me, I'm just going to hit you with the body kicks and take away some of that stamina. But he's getting hit right now.
Yeah, and so if they make it out of this round, like you said, Cub Swanson has that higher altitude level 3, so he might get a bump in his stamina by +4 in rounds 3. So watch out for that.
I mean, in the last minute 30 of the second round, we're going to really see the details of this fight as Bruce Lee Rob is just going on a warpath right now.
Knockdown. And I know Bruce Lee Rob is feeling really comfortable right now as he has Cub Swanson on his back. He's saying, what's up? And this shows you Bruce Lee Rob put in a lot of he put in a lot of work just to get to this point, to tune his skills to be where he's at right now. Catching leg kicks, pouring on that press, and another big rock, a huge rock. This could be it right now for E. Gonzalez.
Bruce Lee Rob is trying to be a show starter right now. He's trying to steal the show before we even go to the main event.
There it is. Bruce Lee Rob starting this out. He has to watch his stamina, and he is getting rock after rock. This definitely has to be Bruce Lee.
What a combo!
Right hand. And E. Gonzalez is going for the takedown, but it might be a little too late. Bruce Lee Rob has to watch his stamina here. Oh! Big knockdown! Wow.
Boxer, oh my goodness.
Really good right now. Wow.
That's the way you want to start a show if you're Bruce Lee Rob. I mean, just ducking away from that body kick and just hit him with that cute straight right there. Oh my goodness, Boxer.
Yeah, huge straight right there. Bruce Lee Rob is so dangerous with this new Max Holloway pickup. I feel like he's found his fighter that suits his playing style the best. He is really dangerous, and he's been climbing up those ranked leaderboards. He's on the cusp of being one of the top 100 fighters in the world. Bruce Lee Rob doing really good right now. This is the best that I've seen him fight.
Yeah, absolutely. But now here comes a new element in the game. E. Gonzalez, higher altitude perk with Cub Swanson. This is going to be huge for the risk and reward of Bruce Lee Robb.
Yeah, you called it. Look at that stamina advantage now for Cub Swanson. If he can be patient, his head is hurt. If he can be patient and get the stamina advantage even more, he might can turn this fight around, but he has a lot of work to do.
Oh, Bruce Lee Robb is smelling blood in the water. He's know that block age is low. He knows the head health is low. He really wants to do a trade. E. Gonzalez can't afford to trade right now.
No, he can't afford to trade. I mean, with that laser focus that that Max Holloway has, I mean, if he trades and gets rocked, he's going to be in trouble. Oh, there it is. We talked about it. He has that stamina advantage, and he's pouring it on this Cub Swanson pickup. They're showing you why he chose to use Cub Swanson here.
In Gonzalez, he wants the home run hit in this final round. He probably knows that he's kind of down in the scorecards, in the judges' scorecards. So he's trying to bring out the big guns right here, right now.
Yeah, he needs a knockout, in my opinion, to win this fight. And he definitely can do it as he has a slight stamina advantage. And look at that huge head kick coming out there by E. Gonzalez.
Oh, but Bruce,
but he gets rocked. Is this going to be it?
Oh, he didn't want to get the cage animation. I thought if he got the cage animation, it would have been over. So that's huge.
Yeah, look at that. Bruce Lee Robb is getting hype over there, knocking out his headphones. His mic is off. He is getting hype over there, knocking E. Gonzalez down. Last 2 minutes, you got to think Bruce is in control.
You got to think Bruce Lee Robb is in control. I mean, sure, the stamina doesn't show it, but, like, my goodness, what a performance so far from him. And you can see Gonzalez trying to take down some of that stamina so he could go. Oh, my God!
Look at this. Wow. What a huge knockout there by Bruce Lee Robb starting us out in ESFL 51. You guys are going to hear an amazing hype commentator come in this booth. So happy. This is a huge win for Bruce Lee Robb, knocking off somebody of the caliber of E. Gonzalez. Bruce Lee Robb. Wow. What a way to start out ESFL 51.
He came out to start this show with a bang, and my goodness, that he did. Bruce Lee Robb, he is officially 1-0 in season 2 of the ESFL.
Wow.
That has to be the best feeling, and I can't wait to hear his post-fight commentary. That's going to be insane.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing for everybody else. Bruce Lee Robb is going to be in a very good mood for the rest of this card, and you guys are going to see hear an amazing hype commentator. This is going to be great. Now, E. Gonzalez, I will give him a lot of props because he came out and he picked Cub Swanson. I mean, he could have picked Brian Ortega. He could have picked Jose Aldo, especially fighting live here, fighting somebody with the caliber of Bruce Lee Robb. I mean, much props to E. Gonzalez to come out here and show his skill. I know he'll be back in the ESFL, but man, tonight is the night of Bruce Lee Robb and his fighter with Max Holloway. I think he does an amazing job with Max Holloway in this featherweight division. And man, we got another contender on the rise.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it straight on the nail, Boxer. I mean, that was an incredible showing by both competitors. E. Gonzalez going with a Cub Swanson pick and still putting out that great a fight, even making it interesting in the third round. He deserves all the credit in a row. But Bruce Lee Robb, this is his moment. I honestly can't wait till he gets here because, like, I want to hear the hypeness in his voice after that amazing knockout win right there.
Yeah, let's go, Ninja Squad. I'm here, baby. I just want to say,
you go.
I'm calling out. Yo, Gonzalez was a tough fight. You know, he was Cub Swanson. I pretty much picked him apart the whole fight. KO'd his ass. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. King is back, and I'm calling out Swiss LeBix. You better win your fight, Swiss. But next, boy, I'm about to knock you out, Swiss.
Oh my
All right.
goodness.
There you go. And with that, man, you guys, Kingsley, Bruce Lee Robb, you guys have an amazing time commentating the rest of the fights. I'm going to hand it over to Bruce Lee Robb. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. And I just want to say, I've been training for so long. I've had Coach Goody in my corner, Crooks 209 from Vegas MMA, taking me under his wing, and everybody who comes into my stream and helps me every day. Thank you, guys. This win is for you, Ninja Squad. Woo!
Well deserved, man. Absolutely well deserved. I was super hyped for the whole fight. It looked like it was gonna be close. You got rocked a little bit, but man, you put out a hell of a show to like start this whole thing out. I mean, how's it feel to be 1-0, man?
Man, it feels so good. You know, to go into the ESFL and barely get into this event by the skin of my teeth and to, put on a performance and get a win, go 1-0. Man, it feels beautiful. I'm so excited right now. I'm juiced.
Absolutely. This is what the ESFL is all about. That excellent moment right there. And before we get even more into the hype of ESFL 51, we're going to have to go to a little bit of an intermission to get this next fight ready to go.
All righty. Evening, and we got a couple beats here, ladies and gentlemen. We got Red Sea Dog versus Professor Sliv. And if you don't know who Red Sea Dog is, he is a guy that has one of the most beautiful lean counters in the game. If you're trying to do that jab, uppercut, hook, you better think twice, because this guy has the best leans I have ever seen. And Professor Sliv is a great ground specialist. So I'm pretty sure Professor Sliv is going to have to come out and impact the ground game right off the back.
Yeah,
right off the bat, Kingsley.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you talk about these guys, they're going to be fighting in the welterweight division. This is going to be super good. I mean, Red Sea Dog, he is an ESFL vet. They're both excellent at what they do, and especially with Professor Sliv using Taiwan Woodley, I mean, that's going to be super great. If he goes, like, try to stand up and try to hit him with those hooks, it's going to be great.
And definitely, here we go. And I believe Red Sea Dog is Nick Diaz here, putting the immediate pressure on Professor Sliv, backing him up, trying to get control of the center of the octagon here.
So far, Willie trying to play a little bit back to the cage, but you know, Nick Diaz, he's that type of brawler that he could be a zombie and just try to do anything he wants when he gets that close up.
100%. Here we are in the clinch position right here. Professor Sliv get double underhooks, and Red Sea Dog fights for that double under, and these guys are just grappling, trying to get each other. Big slam though by Woodley.
Huge takedown by Willie. I mean, Willie, he's great on the ground. He's great on doing stand-up. And when he gets in this position, I mean, it's very hard to get him off.
Yeah, beautiful denial there by Red Sea Dog, and to the feet they go. This is an interesting position here. He's trying to jump on. He gets the position.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Drag him down. Red Sea's in some trouble here.
He was going to go for a guillotine. I thought it was like going to be a quick submission right there, but this is a great position for Professor Sliv right now. I mean, he's trying to go to a top mount right here, and it's just working to his benefit.
Yeah, beautiful. This is exactly what Professor Sliv wants to do in this opening round. We have 3 minutes left, and he is on top with a fresh Tyron Woodley. But Red Sea Dog is doing the right things. Good denial there by Professor Sliv, and here comes the posture up. This position is dangerous.
Super dangerous. I mean, if you ever played this game before, you know that this position hurts a lot if you guess wrong, and those body shots are going to hurt a lot.
Red Sea's in some trouble here.
Yeah, and so far, I'm surprised I didn't see Red Sea Dog try to go for another transition while he was getting hit with those shots. So it seems like he's comfortable trying to be patient in this position.
Definitely, and this is the ESFL. It's a totally different experience in the octagon. The nerves are flying around. You got butterflies going crazy, so it's really hard to stay composed. But good composure here by Red Sea Dog, getting that full guard position in a way safer scenario here.
Yeah, you can see he's trying to use these feints and these takedown animations a little bit. And so far, he got the rubber guard, so it's working out well for him.
Definitely. Oh, good elbows here.
Okay, trying to go offensive while being defensive. I like that.
But something to mention is Professor Sliv has been in control this almost the entire first round. Big body shots here. This is one of my favorite positions. Big shots right here by Professor Sliv. I mean, they're not doing a lot of damage, but they are eating away at that stamina and that head health. And here we go. Red Sea Dog stands it up.
Yeah. And you can see those diving takedowns are deadly if you don't know how to defend them properly. So this is very good for Professor Sliv right now.
Oh, yeah. He's got some good control against this fenced position. You have to be careful. And beautiful job by Red Sea Dog flipping around and breaking up. And he has him against the cage now, looking to do some damage, throwing some good combos here.
Really smart move by Professor Sliv at the end of that round. The fact that he tried to transition, put Sliv's back to the cage right there, that was really good by Red Sea Dog. I really enjoyed that.
Definitely a great first round here. And you got to think Professor Sliv is super confident with his ground game. And Red Sea Dog has to keep this fight standing. He has to throw some combinations and hit Professor to the body, because Nick Diaz is a body specialist with those punches.
I mean, it seemed like Red Sea Dog has the advantage when it comes to striking. He just needs to watch out for those driving takedowns. It seems like that's a very good weapon for Sliv right now.
Yeah, and on those driving takedowns, you have to time R2 and down before your opponent. And if you hold it, you will drain the stamina, and you could get a nice guillotine choke.
Yeah, you can see there are good denial on that clinch right there.
Great defense. And they're standing right in the phone booth, like throwing down. Good clinch.
Like Red Sea Dog really wants to stay in the center of the octagon, not really get his back to the cage, and just make this a little bit of a challenge trying to take him down.
Definitely. And Professor Sliv in control, looking to get that back position, but nice. Snuck that underhook under.
It's been a very good chess match when it comes to clinch. We've seen a bunch of denials in this clinch game. This is really good.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, okay,
there's that
try to
lead.
go for the hooks.
Oh, good left hand. Good pressure here from Red Sea Dog. He's pushing him against the cage. That's what he wants to do.
I mean, he has the stamina for it, but he needs to watch out for that block gauge. I mean, he can't afford to trade if he's going to leave himself so open like that.
Yeah, definitely. Trading with Tyron Woodley is scary. I mean, the man's got some serious knockout power.
Sliv very successful with that hook and uppercut, and now he goes back to the clinch game, trying to figure out if he could take him down and just waste some of Red Sea Dog's stamina right there.
Definitely. And Red Sea Dog has yet to really figure out, big uppercut by Professor. And Professor has been doing such a good job entering into that clinched transition just mid-combo. He's so good at sneaking his underhook in. And Red Sea's got to be aware. Good body work.
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised we haven't seen many body kicks. We just saw one right there. And Red Sea Dog is ready to go. He's ready to fight.
Red Sea Dog's big left hand by Red Sea Dog. Oh, big knockdown.
We get the cage animation. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful combination by Red Sea Dog right there. And now it just seems like Sliv doesn't have an answer for this barrage of attacks right now.
No, Red Sea is feeling himself. He's flowing in the second round. We still got 1 minute and 14 seconds left. And Professor Sliv, look at that stamina. I mean, it's dwindling. And as a Tyrant Woody player, you got to keep that stamina high. You got to rely on those power punches. This is not looking good as we are in the last minute of this second round.
Yeah, I'm like at the beginning of this round, I thought Willie would go more for a driving takedown, trying to use that weapon a little bit more, but he finally gets a takedown with less than 35 seconds to go.
Definitely, and here we go. Look at this control. This is a dominant position with 30 seconds left. Big shots by Tyron Willie. Professor Sliv on top. Red Team's got a transition.
This is trouble.
This could be it, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Wow.
What a performance right there by Professor Sliv, Kingsley. I mean, he was down in that second round. We thought he was out of the fight, and to get that back control, to posture up, and geez, I mean, that's insane.
I mean, if you would have told me that Professor Sliv would had a chance in that round to like do a little bit more, but that takedown at the final minute game, yeah. I mean, there was so much great stand-up game for Red Sea Dog, but the fact that he went for some type of takedown, it just changed the whole.
Yeah, getting in when you're underneath someone, those punches don't really look very devastating in my opinion, and to lose in that fashion is just so disheartening. It sucks. I feel it. I've been there. Red Sea Dog, don't worry, man. You're a beast. You fought great, but man, Professor Sliv gets that first win in the new season, and that's gotta feel good because he was out of that fight. I mean, to come back, that shows a good mindset, and that shows that he could come back and face adversity, and that's dangerous in a fighter there, Kingsley. Dangerous in a fighter.
Absolutely. I mean, you said it before, like this is a whole new level when you get to the ESFL. You have the nerves, you have all the pressure of everyone watching you, and especially this is a new season. You're trying out to be here to make a good first impression. So the fact that you had that round and then go down like that, it's just something that you're like, I have to go back to the drawing board and just try to figure out my game a little bit more.
100%. And wow, good job to both competitors, man. We've already started off this show, ESFL 51, with a buzz of the blast. I mean, I'm feeling the energy tonight. I hope you guys are having a great time. Me and Kingsley in the booth. Shout out to ESFL, and I think we might be ready for our third fight, Kingsley, but we might need to take a break before it.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back after these words. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the brief break and some technical difficulties in the back. Word from the truck is that we are all good to go for the rest of the event. So I am excited about this one, though, Kingsley. We got Unibot. I mean, to have him this low on the card in the prelims just shows how dangerous these competitors are and how wild this card is tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about this whole fight card. Unibot's the third fight. He's a former ESFL
Insane.
champion, so the fact that he's fighting right now is absolutely crazy. I can't wait, and especially it's a middleweight George St. Pierre mirror match. I mean, that's oh boy.
I don't know too much about PapaDoc, but I can talk about Unibot. If you guys do not know who this guy is, he is considered a top 3 player, could be the best in the world at this game. He's so good. He's got everything. He's got the elite striking, elite ground, elite clinch. He knows how to win, and he always seems to find a way to win. I mean, this guy is the real deal. Ex-champion in the ESFL, and if you have anything on Labra, please share it to Kingsley. He's a little bit of an unknown for me.
I mean, there's always the mystique of the unknown. I haven't seen much of PapaDoc, but like you never know when new blood comes into the ESFL how they're going to do. And this would be a huge test round 1 if he's able to do something against Unibot.
Yeah, 100%. As you can see right here, Unibot immediately pressuring. He's got some of the slickest pressure in the game right here.
Yeah, but you know, PapaDoc, he was able to get some hooks, and he's not afraid of this challenge right here. He knows that he's in the ESFL right now.
He does. Good kick. Nice push kick by Unibot. But good. Yeah, Labra, like you said, is throwing combinations. Not afraid to throw here against this beast that is Unibot. Good double jab there as well.
It just seems like he's connecting well. He's trying to pivot a little bit more off the back of the cage when he gets like push kick like that. It's a very unique strategy that I like to see in a fighter.
Oh, it's so beautiful. It gives you so much distance, creates so much space. And Unibot's a pro at it. Here we go. Jab, hook. That pressure is unreal right now. He's trying to break down that block. Good lateral movement, though, by Labra.
PapaDoc, I mean, this is what you want to be if you want to be a counterpuncher. I mean, he's attacking the body. He did like double uppercuts to the body, and it's just been so beautiful. And you can see that stamina is really taking a hit for Unibot.
Yeah, it is. Labra's in control a little bit of that stamina. Good uppercut there. Oh! The thing about Unibot that I've noticed is the longer you get in there with him, the more he reads you and the more he figures you out. So as time ticks, Unibot's just, that mind is working in there. And Labra is doing a good job, but he spent pretty much the entire first round with his back against the cage, and that's never good. Oh, beautiful.
He needs to not be predictable in those instances. So every time you pivot, you need to be very unpredictable with your timing, because Unibot will download your whole strategy in a moment if you give him that weakness.
100%. And Unibot is landing some big shots right now. I mean, that head health is getting cracked up. And here we are again. More of the same. Just Unibot pressing forward, using that side kick of GSP so beautifully and pushing his opponent against the cage and, you know, maintaining. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Timing by Unibot. I mean, I couldn't even see that from a mile away. I didn't even know how to react to that. Unibot is just on that level.
Oh, Unibot on top.
Moves by the former ESFL champ Unibot. I mean, that's how you want to take a guy down. Just knock him down and just try to get full mount and see what you can do. That's huge.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in Unibot, the scary thing is once you get to the ground, he might even be better on the ground than he is on the feet. Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Here we go. There's that second stage, Kingsley.
And that's a 4-gate. I mean,
here comes the slam. Boom.
The mystique of having the unknown as a fighter, because like PapaDoc, we don't know much tape about this guy, so the fact that he went for a submission, that opens up another chapter in his book of like stuff that he likes to do. So that's very interesting.
Indeed it is, and that was a great first round for Unibot. Got a knockdown, maintained control, and Labra did a great job, you know, surviving. Anytime you survive against Unibot, that's always an achievement. But here we go, round 2. Herb Dean calling him off. We got Unibot in the red gloves, ladies and gentlemen, and Labra in the blue. And here we go.
You can see Unibot. He's using those push kicks to just dictate the pace, figure out not letting PapaDoc breathe a little bit. But he needs to watch out for those uppercuts to the body.
Definitely. Those Unibot's doing a great job slipping those uppercuts in, and that stamina is dwindling on Labra right now, and he's throwing without his short-term stamina all the way up, and that could get scary. And this that body's getting worked as well, Kingsley.
Slip and hit will hurt you every single time. But a great takedown by PapaDoc. Now, he went for a submission attempt. Let's see how well his ground game is against Unibot.
Labra is supposed to have a good ground game, I've heard, but I mean, against Unibot, and he's stacked right here. Goes for the sprawl. Good job. And here we go to the clinch position, Kingsley.
This is big. I mean, if he's able to put his back to the cage, this could be a huge time. Oh, he's going for the tie clinch.
Here we go. This is where it gets scary. Good knee or elbow, excuse me.
You can see the movement he's doing right there, trying to get some knees in, but it's not really working. Unibot is a trained professional in the ESFL and UFC 3s. He knows what to do in those situations.
Oh, he is a vet and good body work. And as you see, we got 3 minutes left in the second round. PapaDoc is sort of fading here. I mean, he's still fighting well, but good body shot though right there by Labra. Oh, Labra's turning up here, putting on the pressure.
You're gonna feel,
wait.
Oh my God.
I was confused, Kingsley. I got the guys mixed up. Unibot was on the right, just dominating PapaDoc.
Oh man, that was just systematic destruction, down low complete by Unibot. Because my goodness, that final sequence of just doing a hook and then the uppercut and just finding his perfect range. I mean, that was a thing of beauty. I wish they could put that in just like a museum so I could just see that from day in and day out, because that was just beautiful right there.
I mean, it was just a dominant performance, and PapaDoc is not, he's an ESFL fighter. He's well known. I don't know too much about him, but he did, withstand a lot of pressure, and Unibot does such a good job at pressing you against that cage and landing devastating shots, making those reads, and just a huge, impressive performance by Unibot getting that first win here. And man, that was dominant.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you talk about going against as your first fight as a former ESFL champion, Unibot, I mean, PapaDoc, I mean, you did as much as you can. I mean, you had a nice strategy. It just Unibot's just on a whole nother level. The things I would like to see PapaDoc to do in his next kind of fight is just find your distance a little bit more. You had some good shots, but every time you threw out that uppercut, you weren't exactly in the right place. So if he could work on that, I feel like he could be a very dangerous fighter in the future.
Definitely. He showcased some good ground skills. He showcased some good combinations. He looked like he had great movement using that, L1 or left button stick flicks. Those pivots were beautiful. And yeah, so both guys, good job. And I think we are ready to go over to the Xbox side with our first Xbox fight. I believe again, we got Suspenza versus Aaron 5K next for you guys.
Oh boy, I know Suspenza. He's a very great vet in the ESFL, but I'm not sure about Aaron 5K. Do you know any info about this guy?
I do not know anything about Iron 5K, so we're gonna see. This might be his debut. Maybe he's changed his name, but I do know Suspenza, and he's a vet, and he's very, very talented. He's a great fighter. He's well-rounded, so this is gonna be great. And as you see, the Dustin Poirier pick versus Justin Gaethje, Kingsley, this is gonna be exciting.
Is going to be a slobber knocker. I mean, Justin Gaethje, we've seen him previously in the ESFL. He can make some moves, and then Dustin Poirier. I mean, these are good, well-rounded fighters that you could take them anywhere in the virtual fight octagon, and you'll see some crazy, insane moves. So it's going to be really interesting what happens.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with this new season, every fight is so crucial here to get that first step towards, that championship. And this is going to be crazy because Justin Gaethje has some of the nastiest leg kicks in the game, and he could take a lot of damage. He has good boxing, good wrestling, and he's just a guy that has some interesting, he has an interesting block. He has interesting kicks. What is that? That front cartwheel kick. I mean, he's got some interesting moves, but Dustin Poirier is a savage. He's really good with those buffs recently. I mean, he's just a great all-around fighter as well. So this is going to be insane.
Yeah, I mean, this is if you're a pure UFC 3 fighter, I mean, this is going to be like a unique type of fight. So hopefully we get to see some crazy moves from the get-go as we start out round one.
Definitely, and here we go. Round one. Suspenza in the red, playing Dustin Poirier against RM5K, playing as Justin Gaethje in the blue, and immediately Suspenza putting on that pressure.
I mean, you can see so far. Oh, there we go. The leg kicks. I was wondering where we're going to see some of them, and it seems like we're just starting them out.
Yeah, definitely. RM's got to be careful throwing those body kicks like that right in front of the face of Suspenza. Suspenza's using that jab, popping that double jab, trying to get Arum aware of that jab so he can move his head a little bit and maybe land some round punches here.
You can see Arum, he's doing really good with the slips and the leg kicks. He just needs to watch out for those trade opportunities because Spencer will try to take advantage in those moments.
Definitely. And a lot of pressure coming for Suspensa. And, Arum is doing a great job planting his feet and throwing power shots and making Suspensa pay for this, a little bit wild pressure here.
Yeah, I mean, we seen this in the previous fights. It seems like the plan is to not let your opponent get any breathing room. You just want to attack. Oh my God!
Dustin's on wobbly legs here. Arum pressing forward, good knees.
Oh, what a beautiful uppercut to rock him and maybe give himself some breathing room. But he needs to watch out for the stamina. He can't use much of it.
Yeah, and Suspensa just throwing forward combinations. He's kind of moving all around, and I'm not trying to say he looks sloppy in there, but he just needs to calm down just a little bit, I think, because Arum is throwing that uppercut, and Suspensa might be rushing just a little bit here. I'm not sure, though.
He was throwing out those uppercuts earlier in the round, and it just seemed like he was just waiting for the moment where he just leaps in. So it's working so well for Arum to just be like a Phoenix flytrap and just sucker Suspensa into his fight game, like right there.
I like that. Yeah, Venus flytrap with uppercuts from the depths of the plant. These uppercuts are insane. Suspensa just continue with this game plan, putting that pressure on, and Arum doing a great job. That block is getting blown up right now. He needs to be careful, but he's still coming forward, Kingsley, with a broken block.
I know, but his block gauge is super low, and then he's still trying to swing more with those trade opportunities with the uppercuts. That is working right there, but he needs to watch out because he can't do this for the next 2 rounds if he even goes there.
Definitely, and I don't know if Suspensa hasn't really been going downstairs. It seems like he's headhunting here a little bit, and I'd love to see him maybe mix up the combinations and go down so that block of Arum can go down, then it exposes his head. But big shots again by Arum, doing a great job.
And you see what caused that. He tried to go for a leg kick, and then it left an opening opportunity to do a trade with Arum, so he just took full advantage of that. Suspensa needs to watch out.
He definitely does, but Suspensa has a game plan, and that game plan is to walk forward, hold that left movement button forward, and just swing. Like you said, this is the Slabanaka.
It goes without saying, but Arum has hit the building. He is inside. He is ready to fight. He made some incredible rocks with those uppercuts. He is working well with his strategy.
He definitely is. He knows he's very well adjusted to pressure. It looks like he's been training it, and he is throwing that stationary uppercut combination, and that is working. It keeps catching Suspensa here, and Suspensa, who knows? I would change it up if I were him, but he seems to be focused on that pressure.
Yeah, it could go either ways. Arum needs to watch out for his stamina, but Suspensa, he needs to do a little bit more than just being aggressive. You can't just be aggressive for aggressive sake. You need to have a game plan once you get in there. You can't get attacked with trade opportunities because it's not affecting the way you want it to be.
Definitely. And you guys think round 1 goes to Justin Gaethje? Suspensa was, did have him against the cage, but 2 rocks, big rocks as well. So Arum coming forward, and you see Suspensa maybe gonna fight off his back foot here. We'll see. This is interesting.
Yeah, I would love to see more leg kicks by Arum. It was working really well, and he's blocking those leg kicks, so it's very good for his game plan right there.
Definitely. And Suspensa, as I look up, he is doing good damage to the head and the body. This is a pretty even fight besides those rocks. And it seems like Suspensa is settling into this fight a little bit, making some reads. We got some lag here. We apologize for that. We do get a little bit of latency here sometimes on the fighter's end, but we should be back shortly.
Should be.
As you can see, Mario Yamasaki hitting a nice little move back there. About to do a 2-step or something. Right, can you see? Is the fight live for you?
Yeah, the fight is live for me.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Go ahead, take over. I gotta refresh.
Yeah, all right. So Suspensa has his back to the cage. Arum is using a lot of his stamina, but he goes in for a leg kick, but gets countered with a nice combination by Suspensa. Suspensa is looking great so far. Ooh. Try to go for a high head kick, maybe Anderson Silva style, but doesn't really get much.
And look at that stamina right there, Kingsley, on Arum. What do you have to say about that? Is that that's a pretty big substantial disadvantage going into the third if he can survive this.
Yeah, I mean, he had a great game plan in the first round, but it seems like he's not even doing that anymore. He's like, you know what? I'm confident. I got 2 rocks on him. Let me try to be the aggressor, and it's just not working out. I want him to go back to his Venus flytrap style and just play back a little bit because you're not winning the stamina battle.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting when you're in the octagon. Sometimes you don't think clearly. And big head kick though by Aram, taking the center. 1 minute 39 seconds left to go.
Yeah, so I like what he's doing right there. I mean, he's being patient. He's moving back a little bit and just waiting for Suspense to return. And he hits him with that knee. He needs to do a little bit more of that and just.
Leg kick. Double rock. That right leg is rocked. The head is rocked on Suspensa. Man, good job right here by Aram. Might have taken the round with that leg event and that head health event.
Yeah, but you never know with these judges. I mean, these judges could be absolutely insane with their decisions. I just want to see Suspensa. Oh my goodness!
And Aram gets the knockdown.
Oh, that left out of the judge's hands. I mean, that's a knockdown right there. Suspensa needs to change up something. Maybe switch stance so his leg kicks doesn't get hurt as much.
Man. Yeah, exactly. Oh, big elbow as well.
Elbows.
He's in control of the second round. 15 seconds. Big knee again. And Suspense is trying to survive. He's coming forward. Kingsley breaking that block. Another head kick coming from Aram. And this fight is wild, man. Woo!
Oh boy, they are going to war in this fight. This is a very close fight to people's disbelief. I mean, sure, Aram got that incredible knockdown that you see on this replay right here, but the stamina, the leg health, the body health, that could play in effect in the third round. We never know what's gonna happen in the third round.
Most definitely. And as I'm looking at the replays right now, some people saying we're out of sync. If we all want to refresh, maybe that'll help. I'm gonna refresh my link right now. Maybe everyone refresh that link. Might get us all in sync here.
Yep.
All right, there you go. All right, they're touching gloves here in the third and final round, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final.
Boy. All right, I see a nice little combination that was blocked by Aram with 440 left.
Oh!
Tell me you saw that uppercut by Aram to make some huge moves.
Yeah, and then he goes with the flying knee as well. Oh, and Suspense is still coming forward. And that block is broken almost on Aram. Oh, they are throwing with no stamina. This is crazy. This is wild. They're just brawling in there at this point.
This is what you would see out of a Korean zombie in the UFC. I mean, he just goes non-stop with even the littlest stamina.
Oh,
this is huge! Oh my God!
That combination. Oh! Left hand. Here we go. Suspense is coming forward still. This is back and forth. This is wild, Kingsley.
Oh my goodness, anything is possible with 3:20 left in this round. This is huge for Suspensa. He just needs to put on the pressure a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, oh man, he had no stamina.
Jeez.
2 big shots by Aram. I can't believe he's still in there. Oh, big right hand. And it is, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a win by Aram. 5K taking out a legend in Suspensa.
Oh man, did you see that 1-2 combination? That was like knocking on the door of a win, and he just brings them down like that. Let's see in this replay right here. That was incredible. Boom. He falling, he couldn't just get up. He just needed that life alert.
Yeah,
it was just so bad.
Right through the block right there.
Oh,
Timed perfectly. He must have just been letting go of the block to initiate something. He gets that right hand down the pipe. And a huge win by Aram taking out, wow, Suspensa. What a fight, though. I mean, that was back and forth. Suspensa started out with some sick pressure, got punished for it in the first round. Then he kind of adjusted, went back and forth. You know, Aram came forward, started pressuring himself. Man, that was a wild, crazy bout between 2 beasts in there. Huge win for Aram.
Aram, he said, I'm here, I'm ready to fight. I'm going to take down one of the ESFL vets. You're going to have to look out for me in the future because that was just a nice showing. A nice, just pure slobber knocker, as you like to say. That was very, very good. I would love to see if he could like fight against someone who else is ESFL vet. I mean, he could really put on the show.
Definitely. And man, I mean, this event has already been spectacular. Every fight has been vicious. Have we gone to a decision yet? I don't think we have. I think every fight has been a finish, Kingsley.
Yeah, I mean, so far we've seen knockout. I mean, you started off the knockout parade in the first fight. I mean, so far it's been knockout after knockout after knockout. So like we're on a good trend for this whole fight card.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, that leads us into our next bout between the fight camp EK producing EK Preacher. I mean, we know this guy is a bad, bad, bad man, and he's fighting Calvin 9, and he is also a savage. So this is going to be another great Xbox fight here. Kingsley, talk about these fighters for me, baby.
I mean, what else can you other say than this is going to be a very interesting fight? I mean, EK Pritchard, I mean, what hasn't there been said about him? I mean, he's a great fighter. He knows how to fight in the ESFL. He knows how to like calm the nerves and ready to get in that octagon. And then Kelvin Y9, I mean, this guy, I feel like he's gonna put out something that we haven't seen before. Maybe a crazy knockout that we thought was impossible. I mean, this is a chance to show up and show out.
100%. And we all know EK, if you're new to this scene, EK is a dangerous, dangerous fight camp out of Xbox. And I mean, to be an EK member in the ESFL is just, it's hard to do. It really is. And I don't know if this stream is live. Kingsley, have you gotten it? Detroit Pete Preach doesn't seem like he's broadcasting right now. So we might not have the fight as I thought. But we will get there eventually.
Y9 is online right now, but he's not yet into the fighter selection screen. So it seems like they're taking a moment to get connected and get ready for this fight right now.
Okay, no problem. We could go ahead and talk about, the rest of this card. I hope you guys are all having a good time tonight. We've had some great fights, but we still have some better fights for you coming up. And it's going to be crazy. I mean, I'm most excited for Matty Ice. He's been posting on Twitter. He's been talking about the way his mind works, the way he just doesn't throw combos. He doesn't button match. He literally outthinks his opponent. And I'm excited to see if Double Matt can take out Matty Ice, because Matty Ice is on a, he's on, I don't even know what he's on, because if I said it, it'd be illegal. It's like he's on some testosterone replacement therapy or something, Kingsley.
Oh boy, I mean, you're talking about a little bit John Jones type of stuff, but Matty Ice, he's an amazing dude. Double Matt, he was among the community when this first started. He's such a great person to get to know, and I know they're both going to put on the show. But one of the main fights that are like that's happening soon, Dmar versus El Technico. Dmar has been putting in some work, and I've seen the tweets. I've seen the work he's been putting in, and I feel like he's going to put on one heck of a show for everyone tonight.
Oh, I mean, Dmar is just a ground wizard. Just the way he sets up his combinations, he's always, thinking a couple steps ahead of his opponents. So, geez, I mean, Dmar, I cannot wait. El Technico, I don't really know too much about this guy, El Technico. But if he beats Dmar and he figures out a way to get that dub, I mean, he's gonna get some hype coming. And Pryaxis versus Prodigies.
Oh boy.
Whew.
I mean, you talk about fights that could like be a chess match. I mean, that's a heck of a fight right there.
Yes, Praxis is just so technical, and Prodigies is just a tank out there. I mean, he throws some vicious combos. I remember in the Shoes Invitational, he took a fight from Kinetic NRG, and now he's here. Probably, I'm just the most I was excited for is just to see the evolution in everybody's game. I mean, after that break from season 1, I just want to see who's evolved and who's been passed up, Kingsley.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting some info in the booth right now. It seems like EK Preacher is unavailable for this upcoming fight, so it seems like we're gonna have to move on to the next fight.
Okay, unfortunate no show. Maybe he popped for something, a picogram. I mean, we don't know. But from the back, we do have Recognize coming up, the 4 Horsemen. So this should be exciting. I don't see his link live either.
Nope. I'm looking over to the other link to make sure that we're all good to go, and it seems like we have streams live yet. So far, We're still trying to get these fights ready to go. Seems like we are still waiting on T4 to recognize and TY to get things going.
Yeah, no problem. And if you guys are out there in the crowd and you're interested in joining the Esports Fight League on Xbox or PS4, just make sure you go to that Discord channel and you get yourself involved in the community and try to get to that top 100, man. You got to be skilled. You got to be, it's a whole different ball game up here. But I think the fight is coming up right now, Kingsley, and I am excited to cast this next one.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, TY, I face him a little bit. He's a very tough opponent. If you don't know his playstyle, and then you have T4H recognized who could put on a show just as anybody else in the ESFL. I mean, the fact that they're number 6 on the fight card. I mean, these guys are ready to go at any moment of the week.
Any moment, any second. I mean, they could be in the shower and they could come out buck naked and still put on a performance. And I cannot wait for this fight. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you do want to support the ESFL gaming channel, make sure you hit that sub button and join and be a VIP member of the community. Heck yes. And here we go. Daniel Cormier being selected by Recognized. Who did Ice pick? I missed that.
Match, possibly. I'm not sure. It seemed like it was the same type of fighters we'll see in a moment. Yep. Daniel Cormier mirror match right here.
Wow, I don't think I've seen this before. I mean, Daniel Cormier is a great fighter to pick if you like to take people down and smother them with punches, Kingsley.
I mean, this seems like this is going to be a wrestling clinic, but again, DC, we've seen against Stevie Milic, I mean, he has hands, man. I mean, if he's able to get close to you with that reach, he's able to knock you out as the first round gets going right now.
Yeah, and here we go. We do have the 4 horsemen in the blue or the red corner. I'm sorry to recognize them. We have Ice Rush in the blue, and here we go. Both guys in each other's faces, throwing down in that phone booth, Kingsley. I mean, they are close.
That would be a wrestling clinic, but it just seems like we're just going to be in a phone booth and just ready to just knock each other out. My goodness.
Yeah, 100%. Looks like they're just looking for the big punches right here, and I don't know what's gonna happen. This could go any way. I mean, you bob one way, you lean one way, and you get caught, and that's a night right there. Good uppercut hook combination by Ice Rush right there. Oh!
He's trying to like put on the show right now with those overhands right now, but he needs to find his reach while Recognize is going for the bite a little bit more. Oh, what an uppercut right there!
Indeed, Kingsley. Woo, this is crazy.
I mean, I know DC is a heck of a fighter, but my goodness, you just want to just brawl with him. You thought he was Nick Diaz or something.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are just thrown down with each other. I mean, big shot, big uppercut combo by Ice again. Recognizes in trouble. That block is low.
I thought in that opportunity when he had him rocked, I thought he would go for a takedown right there, but it just seems like the phone booth is still going. Oh my goodness, similar shot. My God.
They are putting on a show right here. Big overhand. And Ice Rush had that advantage earlier when he rocked T4H Recognized, but he didn't let his stamina recover all the way. And then Recognized recovered nicely and got his own rock. I mean, this is just this fight rocks.
You said it right. I mean, are we even gonna go to the second round? I mean, there's 2 minutes left in the first round. Oh, the first clinch attempt. Okay.
Finally, Recognize decides to slow this fight down, get him in the clinch. Big knee right there. Ice gets that single collar, denies that transition, and goes double under. Or over under.
You want to slow down the pace and just figure out a way. Oh, wait, never mind. We're just going to stand and bang. Enough clinch. That was our little break. Now it's time to knock each other off again.
100%. Here comes the takedown. Beautiful.
Now, it's going to be really telling. I mean, you have DC, so you're going to have the best ground game possible in UFC 3. Now, what are you going to be able to do in this type of position?
I mean, you saw at the beginning, or at the I forgot who they were, but somebody else got finished. I think it was Red Sea Dog. So that position is scary. But here we go. Recognize on top in full mount, and this is a scary position. But good job getting the half guard.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to half guard or top mount, I mean, those are very scary situations if you don't know what you're going to do, and especially if someone denies your transition. I mean, it's a very scary situation as the first round is concluded on the ground. Rob, my goodness, what a round!
What a round indeed. I mean, they started out fighting like they were glued together, like there was a huge rubber band and they got put inside of it and they didn't want to stretch it out too far, so they were just in each other's faces throwing bombs. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, it was going crazy. I was going crazy.
Ooh.
You were going crazy. The chat was going crazy. And then we saw the clinch attempt by Recognize. And once Recognize got him in the clinch, he took him down, grappled him, got in the full mount, almost finished him from back mount. I mean, this is a beautiful fight and Ice Rush needs to be careful.
Absolutely. I mean, I could have sworn I was like 10 years old again playing some Rock'em Sock'em Robots. That's how this fight seems like it's going so far as we approach the second round.
100%. Here we go. More of the same from that first round.
Ooh.
Ice Rush throwing combination. That block is broken. Big uppercut by Recognize. Putting down Ice Rush. Oh, but he answers back. Woo, this is wild.
After Rock in a big side control takedown by Recognize, try to go for a crucifix, doesn't really get it, gets denied, but my goodness, what a start to the round as we got 4 minutes left in the second. What is this fight?
Man, this is crazy. And here we go again. Recognize shows he's got that jiu-jitsu in full mount right now, and this is not good for Ice Rush. He needs to be careful. Block those first two
that
strikes.
denial.
But he gets denied. Crazy.
You do not want to get denied in that top mount, especially when you're trying to go to half guard. You do not want to have that stamina very low when you do that. That's for the crucifix right here, Rob.
Oh no, this is a dominant position. Oh, big elbow. That's gotta hurt. He's got to rock the cradle here. He's got to rock the cradle. There he goes.
That
Rock the
denial.
cradle. Ooh, that's huge, Kingsley. That's huge. Oh,
This is
he's
trouble.
his head is getting battered. His brain is getting smashed. Oh,
Knights. Ew.
huge elbows, Kingsley. Huge elbows.
That was just perfect crucifix position, just denying those takedowns, hitting them with those elbows. T4H Recognize. You better recognize because he is here to fight.
Yeah, he was here to fight. I mean, these guys put on a show. They just stood there, threw some bombs with DC, but the Four Horsemen have got to be proud of Recognize. He's obviously been practicing his jiu-jitsu, practicing his wrestling, practicing his clinch, just getting everything in order for this fight, and he's got to be excited. And the Four Horsemen fans out there, you got that man. Recognize out here putting on a show, but you can't take anything away from Ice Rush, Kingsley, can we? Because he hurt him. He hurt him with some big shots.
I mean, he hit him with some crazy shots. I mean, he got rocked, and then he went back and said, you know what? I want some more. I'm going to rock you back. I mean, this was a slobber knocker from the get-go, and the fact that it went to the ground with DC, I mean, I would love to see these guys with some stand-up fighters other than Daniel Cormier, because that was just a good fight right there.
Yeah, that was definitely not really what I expected it to be, but, man, another entertaining fight. Whew, I mean, these patches that have been coming out for EA Sports UFC have been unbelievable. Have been really improving the grappling. I mean, making those takedowns more accessible. I just cannot believe this card, ESFL 51, and I'm glad to be in the booth with you, Kingsley. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been a freaking honor to be in this booth with you. I mean, I love doing this type of stuff. So, like, this fact that we're getting some amazing fights where we get, like, Daniel Cormier knocking each other out with some rocks. I mean, this is what the ESFL new season is all about, man.
100%. And I hope you guys are all having a great time out there, but I think we may be ready to move on to our next fight. And this fight right here is giving me goosebumps, man. Because I don't know what's going to happen. And you got Matty Ice, the Twitter posting legend. Kingsley, talk about Matty Ice, man. Whew.
And he was there in the beginning of ESFL. I remember going to my first ever fight and hearing about Matty Ice and how great he was on the Xbox side. So the fact that he's coming back for a new season, starting anew, you better be careful of this man, because he could be a freaking nightmare for anyone in that octagon.
Yes, but Double Matt is no joke. He has a tough fight. Double Matt is a great fighter as well. But Matty Ice just seems to be a little bit more of a cerebral
I think
fighter,
we're getting
Kingsley.
some information from the backstage, it seems like we're going to a different kind of fight. It seems like Preacher is being replaced by I Punch Santa going against Calvin Y9 right now.
Okay, I apologize. Let's get that link up. And ladies and gentlemen, looks like Calvin Y9 is going to have a fight tonight. And, you know, it's always kind of scary when you train for a specific opponent and they drop out and then you have to fight someone in the last minute and this person gets, you know, a chance just to come out and just fight. I mean, this is going to be wild.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, when you talk about Kevin Y9, I mean, we've gone through him, but again, to go against another opponent that you weren't expecting, I mean, that's a whole different kind of mindset. And especially in the ESFL, you're just like, okay, I have this game plan. Now I got to change everything for this guy because I don't know what he's going to do against me. So this is going to be really interesting, especially since they're going to go to the featherweight division.
Yeah, and I mean, what a opportunity here for Pudge Santa. I mean, this card was so hard to get on. I mean, this is the who's who. So to be on this card, the kickoff ESFL for season 2, I mean, this is a huge opportunity for him to make a statement, take out Calvin, and get that first win in that column. And I mean, this is going to be a beautiful showcase. I believe it was Aldo was chose by Calvin. I didn't see who Punch Santa
I'm
selected.
not sure. And Bruce Lee Rob, do you have the stream on low? Do you have low latency turned off?
Ooh, I have it checked.
Yeah, have it unchecked. So we're
Okay.
Along with the
Sounds
chat,
good.
we're seeing the same fight at the same time. So we're all good. You can
Okay.
see I Punch Santa went with Max Holloway and Jose Alto.
Ooh.
That's Calvin's pick. And you can see I Punch Santa actually has a win over Calvin. So that's really interesting.
Yeah, it is. And I've been fighting in featherweight. My whole training camp has been featherweight, so I really know these guys. Jose Aldo is really dangerous. I mean, he has, I think, 96 or 97 speed, 97 power. This guy throws hard. You got to be careful. He has short arms. He's kind of like a T-Rex in there. But you cannot get hit by him because if you do, you're going to be shut. He's going to shut your lights out. And Max Holloway is a beautiful pick. He's got stamina for days, good technique, crazy strikes, crazy kicks. So this is going to be a war, and I'm excited to see it.
I mean, if you wanted to see a speed fight, this is the characters for you. Jose Aldo, he has speed and in spades. His punching speed is incredible and his leg kicks are deadly. And then Max Holloway, he could go on and on and on. And it seems like we're having a little bit of restart. It seems like the fight was in 5 rounds while it should have been 3 rounds. So we're just trying to get that all set up right now.
Yeah, I think they had to some sort of issue. Maybe they had it on a 5 round, or they're just gonna go ahead and refresh this fight and get all the settings correctly.
Because the lights were dim, so yeah.
And it looks like,
about this fight.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna be one of those fights. I believe that as a Max Holloway player, you have to get through that first round because that's where Jose Aldo is the most dangerous because of his power, because of his speed. I mean, if you get hit by anything, I mean, it hurts. So playing Jose Aldo, you got to be very conscientious of that stamina. You got to throw, but throw with purpose. Because if you don't, then you're going to find yourself in a 3rd round. And we know that Max Holloway gets that marathon perk. And what that marathon perk does is it gives you a boost in the 3rd round, Kingsley.
It's a huge advantage when you're going to these late fights and you're in a chess match. You're trying to figure out, okay, what do I need more? Everybody needs more stamina in a fight. So the fact that you have that perk is a huge, huge advantage with a smart fighter. So Jose Aldo, an excellent pick, but Max Holloway, he is ready for the deep waters if you ever want to go against him.
100%. And another thing that we could talk about is Jose Aldo also has some vicious kicks. I mean, that lead kick switch, that lead kick turns into that combination where you go lead kick, body kick. I mean, he's very dangerous. And even his high kick, I mean, his kicks in general, I mean, he used to be a soccer player. So he's got some nasty kicks. We saw what he did to Uriah Faber. I mean, he will butcher you.
I mean,
but Kingsley, Max Holloway does have a great switch stance. So if that leg does get damaged, I mean, he could switch and he won't take too much of a damage depletion there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even though Jose Aldo doesn't have the stamina, I mean, he's able to put a max effort every single time he goes into a round. So we can't count him out. Max Holloway, again, also a great pick. And in the control of these fighters, it's going to be a spectacular matchup, regardless what happens. I see this as a stand-up fight, like through and through.
Yeah, this is I mean, we've been waiting a while. Here we go. It's finally upon us.
Finally got it.
And looks like a little bit of a reach advantage for Jose Aldo. As we get to the intro here.
There's a 1-inch reach advantage, 70 to 69. So that's going to play a huge factor when you go with those leg kicks that are so devastating.
Yeah, he's got to watch out. This first round is going to be crucial. Santa's got to be careful. He's got to be very, very aware of those power punches from Aldo. And, you know, Aldo just got to be smart with that stamina and know that this is a 3-round fight. I mean, is he going to come out aggressive, Kingsley? Is he going to try to pace himself? I mean, we'll see.
I mean, like, we always know what a fighter wants to do in the first minute of, like, the first round. So it's going to be really interesting if someone tries to go more Venus flytrap style, or someone's just, like, we've seen a trend of people being very aggressive, like not letting the opponent being able to breathe while his back is to the cage. So it's going to be really telling who steps up first and wants to just, like, full on be aggressive.
Yes, and here we go. Mario Yamasaki showing his love to all of you guys out there in the chat. And here we go. We are about to start this fight, and I believe it's Calvin playing Jose Aldo versus I Punch Santa. And I Punch Santa is on short notice, so who knows what kind of training camp he's had or what he's been doing. Maybe he's been filming a movie, but here we go.
Maybe. I mean, there could be magic in the air. You never know in the ESFL.
And they're just standing right in front of you, right in front of each other here, Kingsley.
You can see Jose Aldo. I mean, he's using a little bit of his reach. He's trying to step back a little bit, but, like, he's trying to find that range where he can just implement that jab. But he needs to watch out for those body hits.
Yeah, and Punch Santa playing risky, in my opinion, with Max Holloway because he's so good with his kicks, and he's so good at distance, and he's so good at, you know, that stamina. But he's standing right in front of Aldo getting smacked by power punches now.
I mean, we still have to mention, I mean, there's a 1-inch reach advantage to Jose Aldo, so maybe he's trying to get up close, trying to find, like, a better way to attack the opponent, because Calvin is just putting the work on I Punch Santa right now.
Yeah, I mean, Santa definitely trying to take away the kicking from Jose Aldo, maybe being this close. It's just early in the rounds like this, Aldo is so dangerous, and every punch is just so devastating. It's just a dangerous game, man. Dangerous game in there.
And I like what they both did. They just try to, like, move back a little bit, just reassess the situation, then go back in. Oh, what a combo by Calvin right there.
And Punch Santa taking some big shots. Oh, those those body kicks from Aldo are putting the pain on that liver. Oh, big shots by Calvin.
Ooh. You can see Calvin is feeling the momentum, but, oh, wait. Wants to stay back up. He doesn't want to go to the ground. Very interesting.
Yeah, good takedown attempt by Calvin Yo. Showing the threat of the takedown, getting Punch Santa's mind on it. But, I mean, this first round is all in the favor of Calvin right now. Oh, my gosh, what's going on the stream?
Ooh,
here we go.
We're just doing a little dance. Little dance. Do
a little dance. Make a little love. All right, here we go. And that pressure right now from Calvin is pretty nice. I don't think Santa likes what has been going on, so maybe going to try to maintain a little bit more of a distance here.
Yeah, I just want him to attack the body a little more, mix it up a little bit. I mean, those head kicks are nice, but you're going to get punished so easily by Calvin right there.
Yeah, and Punch Santa's got to do a better job of blocking those body shots by Aldo because those are vicious.
Ooh, a little miniature Superman punch by Calvin right there. Oh, good leg kick. Maybe he's trying to figure out. I mean, I like Punch Santa's, like, combination so far. He just needs to find a better patience and, like, get in his range, because Calvin's just he's doing a lot right now.
Yeah, and Punch Santa looks like he's kind of flowing a little bit, feeling himself, getting comfortable. He's maintaining range, coming in, coming out, not just standing there in front of Calvin. And he's doing a little bit better job to end this round for sure.
I mean, those body shots, those leg kicks are going to do wonders for you in the next round. So you just need to make sure you don't do anything crazy and get hit like that with that massive hook.
Yeah, what a first round between these gentlemen. I mean, what did you think about that, Kingsley?
Very interesting that Jose Aldo was able to find his range. I mean, he saw the range advantage. He was like, you know what? I'm just going to stay in the right position where you can't attack me, and I'm just going to get those nice, easy combos and just punish you with those strikes. So it's been good so far for Calvin.
Definitely. Big round for Calvin. Takes round 1. Here we go. Calvin's fighting with Jose Aldo in the red gloves. Punch Santa in the blue with Max Holloway. And again, Punch Santa putting on that pressure, standing right in the face of Jose Aldo. And I don't know if that's good, but we'll see here.
Yeah, and you can see that I Punch Santa does like a little jab and then like a spinning backhand. Ooh, good takedown by Calvin, but that spinning backhand did a lot of damage to the block gate, so maybe he's going to look for that if they're able to stand it up.
Yeah, and a beautiful pass to half guard here. Nice elbows by Aldo. And good control right now. This is really good for Calvin. If he could solidify and stay on top this whole round, I mean, that puts the fight in the bag for him. As long as he's not too risky, because Punch is going to get that marathon boost in round 3. But here we go.
Yeah, I mean, anything is possible in ESFL. I mean, one time you take your foot off the gas, you never know if you're going to get like a flash knockout or anything. And great reversal by I Punch Santa, taking him down and bringing it back up to the stand-up fight right here.
Definitely. I mean, this fight is so back and forth. And wow, Santa going for that spinning back fist. And they're not really going for the body. They're just throwing punches at each other's head. Not going downstairs too much. It doesn't seem no knees being thrown. I mean, it's very interesting. It's like a boxing match. There's a leg kick.
We finally get the leg kick, but look out for I Punch Santa when he gets really close, when you actually feel like he has a block gauge low, look for him to go for a jab and a spinning backhand. It seems like that's his favorite move to do while he's going for the slipping body shots right there. Yeah,
and a lot of whiffs here by Santa, and his stamina is dwindling a little bit. I mean, Calvin definitely has the advantage. Good uppercut. But this is a very interesting fight the way it's playing out. Oh, big uppercut. Beautiful.
Oh, there we go.
Starts him with that combination. That straight was nasty.
Changes the whole momentum of the fight. I Punch Santa is finally in the building. He's ready to go.
Ooh, elbow.
Now he just needs to do a little bit more to solidify this round.
Oh, yeah, 100%. He's standing right in front of Calvin.
Oh, that block gauge is low for Calvin. Ooh!
Wild.
And I'll shut my mouth. You got some knockdowns of your own. Okay, I see you.
Man, this round is back and forth. Both guys got a knockdown here. I mean, this is crazy. Santa's got to be careful, though. I mean, that stamina is getting low, but he's going to get that boost in the third, so not too much to worry about. They're just throwing combinations back and forth at each other, Kingsley.
Yeah, I mean, this could be very close. It could be all about that takedown that Calvin was able to have since they both got knocked down. So it's going to be really interesting if I Punch Santa could, like, steal the round with 30 seconds left to go.
I'd love to see one of these guys maybe go for, like, a straight to the body or something, but, I mean, they're sliding around it. They're in a brawl right now.
It's very patient. Calvin's being a little bit more patient. He's trying to find his range, and look at that. Excellent jab and leg kick in his range. That is a perfect way to end that round.
Perfect indeed. And geez, what a back and forth round. I mean, that was chaotic. I'm not even sure who took that round. I mean, both guys got rocks, both guys got knockdowns. This is going to be crazy. But like I said so many times, this is a third round, and Max Holloway's getting that marathon boost in stamina. We'll see how much it is. We'll see how much of an advantage he has coming into this third round, Kingsley.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if I was both fighters, in my head, I'm thinking this is a 1-1 round. This whole fight determines in this last and final round. You need to do something big to solidify your win.
Yeah, and it looks like they have even stamina across the board up top, and they're just throwing hands at each other's block and hopefully something lands. And this is crazy. I mean, he's throwing jabs right in his face. No slips really. It's just blocking combo. Yeah,
I mean, again, that block gauge for Calvin is lower than I Punch Santa. So if they're going in a trade, that could be huge for I Punch Santa. He might get that one extra hit to change the whole fight.
Definitely, and pretty much more of the same. Nice body shot by Calvin. There he goes. Now he starts throwing body shots. That's going to open up the head, but maybe a little too late to start in the third round, but who knows. Oh, big right hand by Calvin. Or by, oh, Santa with another one.
My goodness.
He's getting crazy.
I mean, that's going to look great in the judges' view, so a little bit more.
Yeah, look at that right eye on Jose Aldo. Another big right hand by Santa.
Ooh.
Santa's coming forward, but he's not letting his stamina refresh. He's just throwing with low stamina. He's got to let that refresh.
He really wanted that spinning backhand. He really wanted that so bad. So that block gauge, that's going to give him an opportunity.
Oh! What a shot by Calvin. That straight was nasty. Using that good retreat, trying to get out the way. Good body shot by Calvin, putting on the pressure here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. This round is halfway over, but big pressure right here. The block is getting blown up.
Goodness.
Kingsley.
Take the round. He knows he's in dire situations.
Ooh!
Oh
there's a
my
six
goodness.
flag.
Huge,
Man.
huge moves. I mean, this whole octagon is getting tense right now.
Oh.
You can feel the tension.
This is wild. This is a wild fight. Oh, big right hand.
Oh my goodness.
Man, they are
Is
throwing
one
down in there.
mistake.
Oh, what a left hook. What a combo to end with that left hook. And man, you gotta think Punch Stand is in control of this fight. Calvin's got 1:30 to make something happen. His head health is blinking. Oh, but he throws the head kick. What is
Oh
going
my
on,
goodness.
Kingsley?
This round, I mean, they both know they got put on the show right now, and it just seems like one little mistake can change a whole fight.
Oh,
Mistake.
yeah, right here by Punch Stand. Calvin's down. 1 minute to go, Kingsley. This is crazy.
Oh my God. Gentlemen, you're about to see a slobber knocker in effect right now. Oh, what a huge whiff opportunity for my Punch Stand, but he doesn't take control.
30 seconds left. Both guys pretty gassed here. Blood all over the octagon. I mean, this is a war. This is Sparta.
Oh my goodness, if we see a huge front kick, I will lose my mind. Calvin Stamina's low, his block gauge is low, his head health is blinking right now. This is huge. 6 seconds left.
Oh man, I'm so ahead of you guys by like 5 seconds. Dang. Interesting.
We just got to put low latency
man.
off at the beginning of the stream, then we'll be good.
Jeez. What a fight. What a performance by both these guys. I mean, whoo, Santa came in on short notice and Calvin looked dangerous in there. And I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to go to the judges' scorecards and see who won. I mean, that was so back and forth. What a wild, beautiful fight.
After 3 rounds,
I mean, I don't want to like say much, but I think it's 28-29, maybe Santa.
29-28.
I'd have to agree with that.
Judge 2 scores it 9-28.
But we got a split decision here.
And Judge 3 scores it
Here we go.
9-28 for the winner by split decision. Max Blessed Holloway.
The Blessed Express.
Ooh.
I Punch Santa comes in short notice and gets a huge win over a dangerous Calvin. I mean, he's got to be excited. What a fight. What a win, Kingsley.
That was closer than I expected. That is very interesting how the judges view that. I mean, that one takedown might have been the difference coming to that third round. So great fight by both gentlemen right there.
Yeah, that was wild. I mean, they were just throwing at each other's blocks, basically taking turns like, I'll punch you, you punch me. I mean, it wasn't the most technical fight that we've seen tonight, but I mean, it was entertaining. I mean, it matched the hype that we've been feeling this whole event at ESFL 51. I mean, these guys went for it, and that was the first decision, but I'm not mad at it. I mean, we just got extra time to watch them fight.
Yeah, I mean, like, to have it be a split decision with both guys giving it their all, trying to have a little bit of a chess match, standing up where it goes rock for rock. I mean, you can't be mad at that. That was a heck of a fight.
Yeah, that was insane. And I think we may be, Kingsley and ladies and gentlemen, finally ready for the Matty Ice fight. And I cannot wait to see this go down. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh
Ooh.
boy. I mean, you're talking about two well-known names in the ESFL community, both to really put on a show for season 2, the new season. A huge, incredible matchup. And this is we're kind of halfway throughout the card. I mean, this is the 7th fight. I mean, my goodness.
Yep, we're about halfway through the card, but we still have some crazy fights for you guys here in the ESFL. Who makes you guys drop that sub if you're having a good time? Support the channel. We really appreciate it. We do work hard here as the ESFL staff, so thank you guys for all being here. I mean, we're having a wonderful time. But here we go. I mean, we got double Matt versus Matty Ice, and it looks like Tyron Woodley is the selection for double Matt. And Matt Serra, you saw the poll online on Twitter. He literally let the fans pick who he was going to fight, and Matt Serra is his selection. Wow.
That is really cool. Oh my goodness. Tyron Woodley versus Matt Serra. I mean, that's a ground fighter's dream right there.
It is, and I mean, this is the Matt Serra that did knock out GSP. This is the 25 or the Legends edition of Matt Serra. He doesn't have really good range, but I mean, he's got some power and he's got some sick jiu-jitsu. And I mean, Matty Ice is going to be able to utilize that so well. I mean, he's so good. He's such an intelligent fighter, and I mean, Double Matt is always getting put against these savages. So if Double Matt could get this win, I mean, it's going to be huge for Double Matt. But man, Matty Ice, I think, is going to take this.
Huge matchup. I mean, we can see George St. Pierre is going to be the pick for one of our fighters right here. Bruce, do you have low latency unchecked?
I do. Let me refresh to get you guys all. All right, here we go. I'm all in sync, hopefully.
Hopefully. We can only hope, but again, this fight is sure enough going to be incredible. I mean, Matt Serra, the fact that Matty Ice went to a Twitter poll and said, hey, you know what, pick my fighter, let's see what happens. That takes so much guts, and I respect the heck out of that.
Oh, yeah. That's insane to have 4 fighters in your arsenal and to let the community pick who you're going to go out there and fight with in the esports fight league. I mean, that shows some cojones, and Matty Ice has cojones. I mean, he believes in himself so much. He's so confident. I mean, he's one of the best. I mean, he was #1 ranked on the Xbox rankings for a while. I mean, this guy is a legend, and he's here to prove himself in Season 2 and go on a run for that title.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Double Matt is no slouch either. I mean, he's using George St. Pierre, the pinnacle of that division. And against like Matt Serra, I mean, Matty Ice is calling his shot. He's going a Beirut. He's looking at center field saying, you know what? I'm going to hit out of the park, but you're going to have to do that against a great prime example of specimen, George St. Pierre. This is going to be absolutely insane.
Yeah, I mean, George St. Pierre versus Matt Serra. I mean, this is kind of nostalgic. If you guys are MMA fans, I mean, this is wild that Double Matt did select GSP because we know what happened to GSP when he got, knocked out by Matt Serra in real life. So this is kind of a treat. Here we go, guys. We got Double Matt fighting, using GSP in the red corner, and Matty Ice using the community selected Matt Serra. Here we go.
For the community. Oh, he's trying to go for a takedown from the get-go. Wow.
Yeah, it's tough, though. Good job by Double Matt.
And like I would like to see Matty Ice stay very close because his reach is very bad. I mean, George St. Pierre has 76 reach advantage to Matt Serra's 68, so that's going to be huge when it goes to striking.
Oh no, Matty looks confident. Here comes the rear naked choke right off the bat.
No way.
This is huge. This might be a 2-bar. Oh, it is.
Oh, no. Oh my
this
goodness.
could be it, guys. This might be an early exit for Double Matt.
Don't you dare do this. You're a madman. Oh my God.
Man, what a close call for Double Matt, but good job getting out of that.
Oh my, if he was able to pull that off, I would have left the building. I would have just like said, you know what, go ahead, just cancel the whole show because that was insanity right there. What's a rubber guard? I mean, he's very comfortable in the bottom game right now, Rob. It seems like he really wants to get a submission attempt off right now. And he's going for an armbar right here.
Oh, here we go.
Gate submission.
Constantly attacking his Matty Ice, and here we go. He's using those 3. Oh, he's using 3 to escape. Good job, and here comes a big slam. Probably. Oh shit. Oh, excuse me.
My stream had a little bit of delay, but
yeah,
we're all right. We're good.
A little bit of lag right there. And we're back to the feet. I'm on 2 minutes and 35 seconds. I hope I'm in sync with you guys right now. I do have low latency off.
I have the same thing. I was at 235 when you said it. Oh, good whip right there. Oh, head kick.
Oh!
God.
Matty Ice. Matty Ice on top, in control, half guard. This is scary right now if you're a fan of Double Matt.
Matty Ice is a madman, right? I mean, there's no way he's doing this with Matt Serra putting out this heck of a show. He is an absolute wild man.
I mean, he is a wild man. That just shows how confident he is in this game. And here comes the
guillotine attempt.
Not good. This could be it. That stamina is low on Double Matt, which is going to give an advantage to Matty Ice here.
Boy, he's going to the 3rd gate. This is trouble right here. That head health is going to hurt. Oh, 4th gate.
And that is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Matty Ice chokes out GSP brilliantly. I mean, wow. Vicious. And there it is, Matt Serra Kingsley. First round.
Community voted Matt Serra against a George St. Pierre double mat, and you were able to get a submission in the first round. Matty Ice, welcome to season 2. Welcome aboard. You can take anything you want. Take my money. You are money right now, man.
Man, what an exciting fight. What a nail biter. I mean, I felt like I was walking on eggshells there every time Matty would get a hold of double mat. I was like, holy moly. I mean, double mat showed some good submission defense. But man, even on the feet, that right hand that Matty Ice threw, dropped him, got on top of him, and strangled him. I mean, what a performance. What a dominant showcasing of skills and jiu-jitsu and hands. I mean, all around beautiful performance by Matty Ice here at ESFL 51 Kingsley. I cannot believe it. And I will be right back. Take it over, buddy.
Absolutely. I mean, when you talk about this fight, Matt Serra, Matty Ice, he is prepared for the future to make a run for the ESFL Season 2 Championship. He's going to be a contender for the future. And while we're talking about this whole card, I mean, we're halfway through this whole entire fight card. I mean, we've had decisions, we have knockouts, we had submissions coming out of nowhere by Matt Serra, community-led Matt Serra. I like, into a high pressure event, you're going to use someone that the community chose. That is absolutely insane. But again, that was the end of the undercard. We are going to the main card now. This is the main fights that we love to see, and regardless what happens, we're in store for so many brilliant fights. I mean, you got D-Mark versus El Technico coming out, Paradoxes versus Dino, Snazzy versus Lemus Khan, Swiss Liebacks. Bruce Lee Rao called out Swiss Liebacks after his first fight, going against Top Man Stand. Ed Parker versus GOAT, the GOAT, versus and Pre-United versus Pelpaca. This whole fight card is amazing.
It is. I'm so excited for this event. I mean, as we continue through this card, it just gets higher and higher and higher talent. I mean, actually, this whole card has been talented because Yuri Bob was the third fight, so I can't even say that. I take that back. Everyone on this fight card has been equally talented, but I mean, there's just so many killers on this card. It's been wonderful, and D-Mart is up next, Kingsley, and this guy is maybe the best, could be one of the best jiu-jitsu practitioners in the game.
I remember going to the booth with him, commenting on some ESFL fights, and I was just in awe of what he was talking about with every single fight. He knows his craft, and he's going to do some spectacular things in this fight. And do you have the link to the D-Mark fight by any chance?
I do. Let me throw it your way. There you go. But here we go. So the selections have been made, and we do got Tony Ferguson versus Rafael Dos Anjos, and we haven't really talked a lot about the opponent of D-Mart here. We've been just pretty much talking about El Technico, a little bit of an unknown for me, but he is using Rafael Dos Anjos, and D-Mart's using Tony Ferguson, and here comes a takedown right off the bat. This is not good, and D-Mart wants El Technico to flip him over, and he wants him to be in his guard, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah. I've seen a little bit of his fights. He is a very good ground specialist. I mean, he is able to fight you in the stand-up on the ground. He is gonna put D-Mart through some very good denials in transition. So it's gonna be really interesting what D-Mart does against his just leg kicks of Rafael Dos Anjos, because Rafael Dos Anjos is a heck of a fighter in this division.
Oh yeah, that was a beautiful get up by El Technico. I'm at 3 minutes and 38 seconds here, and D-Mart's got to watch out. That block is low. El Technico doing a good job. Good punching here by El Technico.
Yeah, El Technico, I mean, he needs to get inside the range of Tony Ferguson, because he's not going to have the range advantage that he's used to having. So attacking this body, attacking the stamina, this is going to be his best benefit in this fight.
Yeah, 100%. Good front kick, kind of misses there. Well, not a good front kick, but an interesting front kick. And whoa, watch out throwing that body kick. I mean, D-Mark got like 3 or 4 punches off on his head.
I mean, Demar is still Demar. I mean, you don't want to go through a trade sequence with hooks and jabs against him. He's going to be very deadly, especially with Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, and Rafael dos Anjos, I mean, he's fighting in the orthodox stance. So El Technico not fighting in his natural southpaw stance. Very interesting. But look at the stamina on Demar right now. It's dwindling here, Kingsley. Oh, good body shots.
I mean, El Technico, I'm telling you, this guy knows what he needs to do against an opponent like this. The fact that he's mixing up his levels, going for those uppercuts, he is ready to do some damage against Demar. But those good slips, those takedowns are to Demar's benefit in those sequences.
Yeah, and Demar with the beautiful takedown, and El Technico able to roll him up. Oh, gets that full guard position and just stands right back up. Good job. He obviously wants to keep the fight standing, and I don't understand why he continually goes into orthodox. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got like an 80 or 81 switch stance. That's going to take a lot of power out of his shots, but hey, who knows? He's doing good so far.
Yeah, maybe it could go, maybe he's worried about the leg kicks, possibly. We don't know what the game plan fully is, but so far it's working out for him.
Yeah, it is. And here's another takedown and a beautiful denial right there by El Technico. And this isn't looking too good for Demar right now in this first round. That straight body hook is nasty by El Technico. Oh, straight two. He's popping him off.
I mean, when I think of El Technico, I'm thinking of levels. He doesn't do any predictable shots. He will go attack you from the body and then maybe rise up with a little side kick right there, and he will jab your face off. He is really good at just trying to pick his shots and being patient with it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a dominant, not a dominant round, but if you look at the stamina, I mean, I'm not sure if Tony Ferguson has marathoner perk. I think he has higher altitude, but geez, what a round by El Technico. Sapping a lot of stamina and surviving the onslaught of the ground. He did a lot of reversals and really was able to get up. That's huge. That's a key thing in the fight.
A very key thing. The fact that you're able to withstand Demar's ground game, able to reverse it and then get back up where you're comfortable. I mean, that's a huge detriment to Demar, because like that's not part of his game plan. He's not expecting to just get up after like getting a takedown. So the fact that he's able to just counter that, that's going to be very huge for El Technico going in the second round.
Definitely. And as you see the beautiful ring girls giving you guys all a wave, we're about to go into that second round, or this second round, and here we go. Demar versus El Technico, round two.
It'd be really impressive if El Technico tries to go more into the leg kicks. I mean, he's been switching up his levels a little bit much, but Demar try to like use some adaptability into this sequence, because like that first round was not his round.
It wasn't. We'll see. Demar's very intelligent. He's a great fighter. I mean, he's gonna find a way to get this to the ground, but El Technico doing a good job keeping this on the feet, maintaining control, making smart decisions, and that front lead body kick is working out really well. Look at, he continually goes to that body.
Yeah, I mean, Demar's doing like fairly well. I mean, he's taking some body shots, but he's able to move back a little bit, not trying to get hit much. Like right there, very good whiff on Demar's part. Now he just needs to find a way to attack him and maybe avoid those leg kicks.
Yeah, he does. And that straight body hook again. There's another body uppercut. I mean, Technico just attacking that body. Oh, big elbow as well, man. El Technico in control.
That did a lot of damage. I didn't even expect that. It seemed like a slight elbow, but that did a lot of damage.
It did, and this is bad. I mean, on top, and he's going for a choke
of
his own. Is he going to choke out Demar here? That would be wild. I mean, oh, my God. No way.
That would be super wild. Well, this is a 5-gate submission. I mean, Demar's going to have time to get out of this. He just needs to stay patient.
Oh, no. Here it comes.
No.
Trying to get up. That top one is closed. And this is fifth. Demar. Oh, he escapes.
Oh, wow.
That was close.
At the final moment, the final second, that could have been night for Demar.
And I mean, with that choke being so close, you could see the head held Kingsley blinking on Demar. But way to show composure by Demar. I mean, he's been in the trenches many times, and the fact that he's escaped that is huge. 2 minutes to go, though. Jeez, Kingsley. He just lets him up again, or gets up again.
Wow.
Control.
Front kick after that, too. I mean, that's very good, like, distance-wise. I didn't think he was going to have the range for that, but he's just taking it at Demar right now.
Here comes the shot. Demar on top now. Let's see what he does. Let's see him work.
He needs to deny some transitions. I mean, he needs to get a half guard, maybe a little side control, just work on the body a little bit more, because like D-Mart hasn't getting like much success. I mean, he's been getting denied his transitions all the time so far in this fight.
Yeah, he has been struggling in there against El Technico. And he's still on top in half guard, trying to find a way to get to that full mount, but El Technico does a good job getting him back into full guard. And here's a posture up by D.
I would love him to like attack the body, but it seems like he's just gonna get up and just position. Okay, 20 seconds left.
Oh, big shot by El Technico. D's in some trouble here. Oh, good body shot too. Another one, man. He's just D-Mart bows down to him. Maybe D-Mart a little frustrated here.
El Technico, he doesn't even care. He went for a body shot right when D-Mart was going for that respect taunt. So El Technico is all about business. He's trying to get the win right now.
Yeah, I mean, what a performance so far by El Technico. I mean, this is crazy. Here we go, third and final round. They're bowing down, showing respect to each other. Getting ready to bang. It's third and final. You got El Technico in the blue, D-Mart. And D-Mart just continually bowing down. They're both just bowing to each other. The love and the respect that these guys have felt for each other is just so real.
Yeah, I mean, Bruce, I mean, in D-Mart's situation, what would you do in this third round? I feel like he needs to be a little more selective with his shots.
Man, at this point, he needs to get a knockout or a submission finish. So I would keep the fight standing and go for broke here. Kill or be killed, because on the ground, El Technico is showing good defense. But with that stamina, Kingsley, I don't know if he's going to be able to put much together.
He had a good sequence of like hits against El Technico, but El Technico had a perfectly timed slip, and you can see D-Mart tried to go for a clinch right there. Maybe he's saying like, maybe I should attack the body a little bit more, but his body health is super low for D-Mart.
Oh my God! And that the story of the fight for me has been El Technico's ability to hit D with that. Oh! As I was saying that, what a front kick by D!
Hold the phone. D-Mart is at the dial tone. He is ready to fight, but he gets knocked down.
Yeah, El Technico answers right back and evens out the round. Wow, look at that movement by El Technico. Just gets out of the way, throws a body kick, and that body health is blinking. Ooh, every time he lands a punch. Oh!
Seems like El Technico is just doing everything he wants. And interesting move by D-Mart. He's just taking it to the ground.
Yeah, this is probably one of his last attempts here. 2 minutes to go. He has time to work, but that stamina is so low on the ground as well. And here comes the fakes from El Technico trying to get this back to the feet, most likely.
Yeah, and if you're D-Mart, like, what's the like easiest submission that you can do in this like type of situation? Because like I feel like there's no easy way to get a submission, especially with your stamina so low.
Yeah, I mean, the pressure's on right now. His brain is working. That hamster is running as fast as he can on that wheel, and he's trying to figure out a path to victory.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go. This might be it. Oh, I thought maybe he was gonna catch him with the choke there.
Try to go for a rolling knee bar right there. That would have been absolutely crazy if he landed it, but back to stand up.
Yeah, and as you can see, D-Mart is just fading fast. He's barely there, but a nice slip straight. 50 seconds to go. Oh!
I thought that head kick was gonna land for D-Mart, but like again, El Technico, he knows
that one hurt.
his range.
That one dug in. Oh! Here, this could be it. And that is, wow. What a win for El Technico, Kingsley. Kingsley.
El Technico, I mean, I've seen his fights before, and he vastly improved from season 1. I mean, he was really good. He got some wins, but like the fact that he was able to take down D-Mart at his own game, that was super impressive. And maybe he's made more of a name for himself now. I mean, you definitely know his name now, Bruce.
Definitely. I mean, El Technico taking out a legend in D-Mart. I mean, wow. His ability to, throw that straight and then work those body punches and those lead body kicks, and he just worked on that stamina. He went through he went through the Hell's Kitchen. Gordon Ramsay's there screaming at him, and Gordon Ramsay is D-Mart with those submissions, but he survived, and he got a big win here in ESFL. And a tough loss for D-Mart. I'm not sure what was going on during the fight, but yeah, sometimes you can't win them all, Kingsley.
I mean, you can't win them all. I mean, like sometimes you win some, you lose some. You go against an opponent that you might not know much about, but it just wasn't his night. And maybe he'll go back to drawing board, going back to another training camp, and hopefully comes back a better fighter than he was tonight.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, D-Mart is still one of the greatest jiu-jitsu guys. I mean, you are not defined by one fight in MMA or in UFC for that matter, because anything can happen. You never know what the situation was. Maybe some crap was going on, but hey, he'll be back. D-Mart will be back. I mean, Vegas MMA is such a hotbed for talent. My boy Crooks, Kinetic, D-Mart, you guys are the schniz, diz, and beautiful win for El Technico, Kingsley. So you should probably lead us into our next bout.
Oh man, I mean, when you talk about this next bout, I mean, this is one of my hype fights that I love to see. We see the bad boy Pryoxis going against T4H Dino. I mean, this fight is going to be absolutely incredible, especially since it's a lightweight Pryoxis coming off a Week 5 tournament win before we went into the new season. So he's already on a high of winning those tournaments, so he's ready to go any day of the week against T4H Dino.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this fight. If you guys don't know who Pryoxis is, I mean, he's a gaming wizard. He's just so cerebral, kind of like a Matty Ice player, very, very intuitive, thinks things through. But the only thing that Pryoxis, scares me about him is sometimes he gets a little nervous, a little bit of those ESFL jitters. If he could overcome that and come and fight like I know he can, he's pretty much unstoppable out there. And T4H Dino has a huge opportunity to take out a YouTube sensation in Pryoxis, Kingsley.
Yeah, I mean, you said you hit the nail on the head. Pryoxis, I mean, you love the way he plays the chess game in the octagon. But like the one other thing that like concerns me in Pryoxis, I mean, I know he loves to slip a bunch in these type of fights. I mean, I remember a title fight where he had to go against someone and then he mistakenly slipped down and he got hit with a massive uppercut. So if he learned from those situations, Pryoxis is going to be even more deadly than he was in the first season. So T4H Dino is going to be in a world of learning about his opponent these like first couple of rounds.
Right, and I made a mistake. It's actually Prodigies who's going up against
Is it?
Pryoxis. And Prodigies, I know him very well. I've commentated many fights with Prodigies, and I've seen him in there, like I said, at the beginning of the card. I've seen him in there with Kinetic in that Shoes Invitational, and he's vicious. He's got vicious striking. He's definitely well-rounded. Man, Pryoxis, this is going to be a technical fighter fighting, I think, a brawler. I would say Prodigies is a skilled brawler. I haven't seen him fight since season 1, so he might be a totally different fighter now.
I've seen Prodigies before. I know he's a very well-round fighter. I think he was in one of the tournaments in our in-season break. So it's gonna be really interesting how he implements his strategy against a well-known opponent as Pryoxis. I mean, it could go either way. We never know what's gonna happen in these type of fights.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Prodigies is definitely one of the top fighters on the Xbox side. I don't really know who he trains with. I know a lot about Pry, though. I mean, he's got a Twitch channel. He's got a YouTube channel. He makes great intuitive videos teaching the community about being technical, switching up rhythm. I know I watched him before my fight today, so shout out for Hoodie Pry, a legend in the community, man. And I hope he gets this win. But I mean, he's gonna have to fight Prodigies. This is gonna be a war, Kingsley.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're talking about a war in itself against Proxys and Prodigies, but again, you're in the lightweight division. There's so many opportunities to like use a fight like Khabib or Connor or just like anyone who could like benefit your way of play style. So it's gonna be really interesting who they actually pick for their choice of fighter.
Definitely,
That's
it looks
your
like.
pick.
Yeah, I mean that's a great pick. Pry actually mentioned that he wanted me to start fighting with Dustin Poirier. He's got really good submissions from the bottom. He's got good boxing, pretty good. I mean, decent wrestling. And Conor McGregor for Prodigies, you know what he's gonna try to do? Come in, it's a 3-round fight, and take your head off.
McGregor is was like originally the first double champ for a reason. I mean, his straights is legendary. I mean, it was able to knock out Jose Aldo in like what 14 seconds. His stand-up game is no joke. But again, Dustin Poirier, we've seen him before in the ESFL ranks in the hands of our other fighters. He is just as good at anyway. So,
I think it was 14 seconds. 14.
ooh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, here we go. I mean, they're messaging. I don't know what they're doing. They're like messaging each other, getting ready. I'm just so excited. I want them to press X. I want to get this fight underway. I want to see what Pride's been working on. I want to see what Prodigy's been working on. If you guys are out there and you think you got what it takes to enter the Esports Fight League, please join the Discord. If someone could post in the chat. And man, I mean, the EA Sports community is a beautiful community. We have to stick together. Let's kill the negativity and replace it with the positivity. Am I right, Kingsley?
Absolutely. I mean, the ESFL community, it welcomed me with open arms when I first got into it, when I lost my first 3 fights. And I just wanted to keep coming back because I really love this community. So, like, the fact that we're having this season 2 and, like, just like after all the season 1 stuff that we had, I'm super excited to see what's for the future of ESFL because there's only nothing but bigger and better things in our future of this whole community. And I just love it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, me too. The horizon is bright for all of us competitors, man. So, like I said, if you are an aspiring fighter and you want to be on the main stage like these two talents here, I mean, just join that Discord, immerse yourself into the community. And, yeah, hit that sub button if you guys are having a good time. Sub it up, boys and girls. I think they're having some sort of a contract dispute. I think the managers are talking about what weight class was agreed on, and there's a little bit of a discrepancy here, so we shall see.
Yeah, I mean, we might see both of the agents trying to come to a actual dispute about like what weight division or maybe what type of fighters they're able to pick. Because like I don't know what the delay is in our contest so far. I'm just really excited. I really hope we like get this going fairly soon. I mean, it seems like they're set on their type of fighter that they want. Maybe, possibly. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, this is unfortunate. Not sure what's happening right now. I hope they just move it along a little bit. But if you guys are just tuning in, or if you've been here all night, this is Proxies vs Prodigies, but we still have T4H Snazzy versus Lemis Khan. Lemis Khan was the guy to first beat Kinetic so long ago with that crazy head kick situation. Swiss Bix versus Top Man Stan. I mean, Swiss Bix he's like a drunken brawler. I mean, he just throws crazy block breakers. He's insane. Like, he's an ex-champion. I mean, we saw Ed Parker versus Go Kingsley. I mean, and then we got the co and the main. Talk about that co main, Kingsley. Bring us to it.
I mean, Pretty United and Pekka, I mean, he like if there was ever a comparison I would say that he is as a fighter, it's a Vita X. I mean, he is that good on a PS4 side. I mean, he's one of the top fighters that you usually see on the ranked championship leaderboards. And Pretty United, he's just that bad man in the octagon. And then speaking of the main event, that is known as Avita X versus PapaDoc. The what if scenario, if PapaDoc would have taken the title fight, what would happen to Avita X? We finally get the answer to it in this main event. So it's going to be hype as ever for season 2 debut of the ESFL. So I honestly can't wait. And then for this fight for Proxies and Prodigies, it seems like we're actually going to change the division into middleweight as we see Robert Whitaker as one of the fighters.
Yeah, it seems like the contract was a little sus, and they moved it to middleweight. Pride doesn't seem too happy about it, but I mean, Pride is a legend. Prodigy is picking Jacare versus
Robert Whitaker, and Jacare was Prodigies.
Yep. So here we go. I mean, Robert Whitaker is a very balanced fighter, got some sick power in his hands, good wrestling, but Jacare, Kingsley. What does Jacare bring to the table?
Human existence of a nightmare. Every time I face him in UFC 3, I just get frustrated because he'll take you to the ground, he can strike with you, and his submissions from the bottom ground game is deadly. So he can frustrate any type of opponent go into a fight. So like, here we go, Prodigies, Proxys, take it away, Rob.
Here we go. Herb Dean is our referee tonight, and this is going to be crazy. Proxys coming, keeping that distance. He likes to keep that distance and fight at range, definitely.
You talk about Proxys. He's a chess fighter. I mean, he loves to play chess, be patient a little bit, trying to find his range. But Jacare Souza, he can disrupt a plan anytime with these push kicks so far.
Yeah, Prodigy, mixing up his inputs pretty nicely. Jab, jab, straight, jab, 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 lead hook. And Prodigy's put his hands onto Proxys here, throwing some good shots.
I mean, Prodigy is like good sequence of combos right there, but he needs to watch out for the trades because you don't want to get flash rocked in this situation. I mean, you have some good momentum, and just watch out for those body shots.
Yeah, good body shots by Proxys, and Proxys is doing a good job maintaining that stamina. Look at the Prodigy stamina up on the right side. He's definitely throwing gas in a little bit here, Kingsley.
I mean, but again, what I said before this fight, Proxys, he needs to watch out for the slips. He can't get caught with an uppercut when he's slipping down or slipping to the right. You don't want to be in that situation again.
You don't. If you get hit by one of those, you'll be pretty vulnerable, and it's not going to be a good night. Might wake up with a flashlight in your eye. Oh, good body work by Proxys. Standing right in front of Prodigies here. Looks like he's starting to flow a little bit. Good body kick as well. Oh, Proxys has turned it up. Oh, but Prodigies catches him with that power hook.
Huge rock. I mean, that would change any type of momentum in the fight. Prodigy is just working. I mean, he's losing stamina, but he's working really well right now. That head health is low.
It is, and Prodigy's doing a good job throwing out that jab.
Yeah, you can see, with a little push kick right there. Beautiful. I like that.
That was beautiful. Prodigy's got to be careful throwing punches when he's not fully, when he hasn't fully caught his breath yet. He's doing a lot of that, and that's going to dwindle the stamina hardcore.
Yeah, you can see Prodigy. He's just leaning back a little bit, trying to slip away from those straights and jabs. So he just needs to find his way out of the back of the cage. Oh!
Pride clipped him there. Right, Pride's in control right here. Kingsley pushed him against the cage. He looks like he's flowing in there.
Yeah. Oh, both guys go for a body kick right there. I mean, apparently.
Oh, man. Pride is doing such a good job going upstairs and downstairs, mixing up the strikes to the head and to the body. And that's definitely taking a lot of wind out of Prodigy here, who kind of overthrown and missing a lot here.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Proxys when he sees Prodigies go for those overhands and use a lot of stamina. He's attacking the body like right then and there. He has a game plan right there.
Yeah, Pride's doing a great job. He's attacking that body so much in this first round, and that's going to open up that head in rounds 2 and rounds 3. So a beautifully executed round as he throws another body kick to the body of Prodigies for Proxys, man. 10 seconds left, Kingsley.
That was a good timing overhand. Now with Proxys, I love what he's doing. He's feinting a little bit with those body shots, so he's trying to make Prodigies think of the next shot.
Yeah, I mean, Prodigies did clip him in that round, but it just seems to me watching that first round that Proxys has a game plan, and he's so technical. If he continually sticks to that technical ability that he has, he's worked on his whole career, he's gonna get this fight. I mean, it's all looking good for Proxys here, Kingsley.
I mean, so far so good. And you can see the stamina advantage is to his benefit, but Prodigies, he just, I would love to see him take it to the ground a little bit. Maybe try to find a takedown. It just, if Proxys would just
look at that movement, Kingsley. Holy moly. Here comes the takedown, though. Here comes the shot. Pushes him against the cage. He's going to go left or down. He goes down and gets the takedown. Big takedown for Prodigies with Jacare on top, Kingsley.
That is huge. This is Jacare Souza's main position in this fight. I'll be surprised if he tries to go for like a little side control, maybe elbows to the body, possibly. He's doing a nice job trying to feint these transitions right here. But what a nice reversal by Proxys.
Yeah, Pride's been working hard on the Pride Jitsu, I'm pretty sure is what he calls it. I mean, he's immersed himself in grappling. He's no slouch in there. Here we go. To the feet, Kingsley.
If I could get Pride Jitsu as a shirt, I will love that so much. That's just brilliant. But so far, Pride, great slip. Oh my goodness.
And as you can see, Pride switched to southpaw here. Oh, watch out though. Pride took a big shot right there by Prodigies.
That That, oh my goodness, that sequence was delicious. Both guys trying to go for rocks, and it just worked to their benefit. But Prodigy's, his stamina is very low right now.
Yeah, it is. This is a huge round for Prodigy. He's got to get this one in the bag. And man, Proxys's combinations are just crispy.
You can see the difference in health stats. I mean, sure, Proxys has a higher stamina level, but the head health and the body health is just somewhat similar, even lower, possibly.
Definitely. And I'm interested. I'm very interested.
What a shot!
Pick. Dude, Proxys is in trouble here. Oh, big knockdown by Prodigies. In control of round 2, 1 minute, 45 seconds left to go. And I don't know why he's in southpaw right now. Finally goes back to orthodox. Doesn't like what he was doing in the southpaw position.
That was just great timing on Prodigy's part. I mean, the fact that he was able to get those front kicks in the knockdown, that will help him so much in this second round decision.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's huge. Getting the second round, if he, stays smart and nothing crazy happens to Prodigies here, you probably solidify his first round, but it's still a minute out. We still got time.
Still got time. I mean, you never know what's going to happen in these little instances. You never want to take the crazy shot, or maybe you're crazy enough to even do it. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
that was so close.
He barely missed him with that sharp, devastating.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Jeez. And, Kingsley, check out the body health right there on
oh, my goodness.
Prodigies. He's got to be careful.
Really needs to be careful. I mean, Proxys has been working it throughout the whole fight. It's going to be really interesting what happens in the third and final round.
Man, I got to give that round to Prodigies there with that knockdown. The stamina advantage definitely going to the favor of Proxys. So this third round is for all the marbles here, Kingsley.
I mean, you have to give your all. I mean, if you want to get this win, you better put all 110% of your effort into this last round right here. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, here we go. I mean, you're going to see Pride turn it up a little bit. He does have that advantage, so he's going to throw some stiff combinations, but that block is broken right now on Pride. He's got to be careful.
Ooh, but Prodigy's, he's trying to do some work right now. I mean, he's getting hit with some body shots, but he's able to get some shots of his own.
Yeah, he is. Prodigy's doing a good job. And again, there's that body shot. So crucial. Pride isn't abandoning it. Oh, those ones hurt, Kingsley. You can see Prodigy's wince at those body shots.
He knows his character. He knows the combos that will give him succession of shots. So Zachary Sosa, Prodigies, he needs to watch out.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, good left hand by Proxys there. Proxys coming forward, throwing some power shots. As you can see that overhand, but watch out for that body kick from Prod. Ooh, 1-2, nice.
Trying to back away a little bit and just trying to find the timing for those big shots with the overhand and those head kicks. So it's going to be determined if those push kicks would do any more damage.
Yeah, those push kicks don't do too much damage, but they definitely send your opponent back, gives you some space to work. And man, this is a pretty that body shot's devastating. I want to see more Pride do some more of that.
And we can see the body health. I mean, it's flickering a little bit after those body kicks. He needs to watch out for that.
Yeah, 100%. The right time body shot. Oh! Bryoxis is in trouble here. Big body shot.
Oh, that's huge.
Oh! Big straight by Prodigies with the front kick to follow, and Proxys is in all sorts of trouble. He's got to collect himself, Kingsley, and he's got to get a finish here.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, anything is happening. We have 2 minutes left in this fight. Anything is possible. Any little big hit can change this whole fight.
Oh, and now Pryoxis' body is also hurt with that devastating rear body kick by Prodigies. I'm getting too excited to even speak right now. What a fight between Pryoxis and
the body!
Oh, Pryoxis is with a big body shot going downstairs. Oh,
the chase, that's
it! Oh, my God!
What's that?
1 minute, 17 seconds left. Pryoxis went ham right there.
How did Prodigy survive that? I thought I was done. Pryoxis.
This is wild, man. This is anyone's fight right now. Anyone's fight. Oh, look at that. He goes for the clinch. Is he going to get that takedown, Kingsley?
Oh, I mean, this is deep waters. Any little takedown can prove a huge difference in the judge's eyes if this goes to a decision.
Yes, 30 seconds left and brilliantly escapes. 20 seconds
left. That body shot.
Big body shot.
Oh, that is it.
Oh, he finishes him with the left hook to the body. Pryoxis gets the win.
Jitsu is now open for business as he gets the first win of season 2 for him. What a contest.
I mean, he faced so much controversy in this fight. He trained so hard in lightweight, and then he got last minute switched up to middleweight, and he was in all sorts of trouble, but he stayed composed, kept focusing on that body work that he started from the beginning, and it just ended up to be too much for Prodigy. Look at that left hook right there. Kingsley, I mean, wow, what a win by Paroxys. Devastating fashion.
I mean, it's been said before, if you hurt the body, if you crush the body, the head will follow. I mean, that was absolutely clinical work, just attacking the body by Proxys. That was absolutely amazing, a masterpiece, if I do say so myself.
Super clutch, and we gotta talk about Prodigy too, because Praxis is a killer, and I mean he almost barely lost. I mean, he almost lost that fight. Prodigy's had him in all sorts of trouble. Gets a knockdown with 1 minute and 20 seconds left, Kingsley, but has the balls, has the cojones, has the mental fortitude to collect himself, stay composed, keep breathing, and get that knockout to the body. What a performance by Praxis coming from adversity. That's my boy, Pride, Hoodie Pride, baby.
Yeah, and like huge thing, if you look at the stats, Prodigy's had 4-1 Suns and Wobbles, and he had more knockdowns than Prioxis. So who would have known what was going to happen in judge's decision? So the fact that he was able to knock him out with those body shots proves why he's clutch Pry in those moments.
Man, that was crazy. What a win. What a win for my boy. Damn, what a fight. That was wild. Man, Kingsley, it's all yours, man. I gotta, use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. I'm pulling a Mike Goldberg.
Absolutely. It's my turn to talk. I got you. Now, with those, let's just recap what's been going on in these fight cards so far. I mean, Bruce Lee Rob coming in with a knockout decision. We have Red Sea Dog going against Professor Slev. Incredible fights. Unibot going against Labradog. So many good fights. Too many to call. Aram going crazy on the undercard. Calvin put on a show. T4H recognized. Double Man versus May Ice. These fights have been absolutely incredible, and we still have more fights to go as we are approaching our next fight.
Our next fight, T4H Schnazzy. I mean, this is gonna be
so much.
It's a snazzy name. It really is. I don't really know who the opponent is for Schnazzy.
It is Lemus Khan.
Oh, yo, for those of you that don't know Lemus Khan, I'm pretty sure he also goes by Papa Lima. This is the man that was the first person to beat Kinetic NRG in the ESFL. I mean, there was some controversy behind that weird
is not even the main event or co-main event. I mean, this tells you how big this card is. And you can see they're going to stay at middleweight and go with Jacare Sosa mirror match.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. I am, I'm trying to find the link. Oh, I see it. There we go. Okay, cool.
Got it? All right. Just make sure load latency is off.
Yep.
So everything is all smooth and good for everyone in the chat right there. I hope you guys are enjoying it here on Twitch and on YouTube. This is ESFL 51, our season 2 debut. We're going to have a lot more cards in the future. And my God, we got plenty of good fights left to go. But this fight, Lemus Khan versus Snazzy, T4H Snazzy, Zachary Sosa Macho. I mean, what else could you ask for?
Yeah, and with his teammate recognized, winning earlier in the card, the Four Horsemen could get on a roll right now if Snazzy's able to get this win. But Lemus Khan, I'm pretty sure he used to be in EK, but I'm not 100% sure. And this is a Jacare Sosa mirror match, so power, jiu-jitsu, it's gonna be crazy. Gator time, baby, Gator time.
Yeah, I remember when we had the DC mirror match, and I thought that would be a wrestling clinic. So I have no clue what this fight's going to be. I think it's going to be like a clinch and wrestling clinic, but they could just surprise me and just go in the phone booth and just try to kill each other from the get-go.
Yeah, 100%. Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, we saw that DC mirror match earlier. Those guys are just slugging it out. Mm-hmm. And here we go. A lot of controversy behind Papa Lemur. And if he gets this win, it's going to be bittersweet. Bittersweet for the community, bro. It seems like a lot of people are against Papa Lemur for some reason, but here we go. Mario Yamasaki showing the love to the chat.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, we did hear a call out from a certain someone from the first fight of ESFL 51. So, you know, this could be a potential chance that we could actually see a matchup develop if Lem's fight. That's our next fight. My bad. As we go in the first round.
And here,
I'll just shut up now.
and Lemis Khan in the red gloves coming forward with that double jab pressure, trying to fight off of it, going to the body as well. Looks like he's, ooh, oh, Snazzy landing some good stationary combos right there. That knee almost landed. Whoa.
Good fight so far. I mean, you can see they're definitely going to try and stand and bang right now.
Definitely. The body work by Lemis, that straight's working, that double jab, something he continually looks for.
Yeah, it seems they're very comfortable just standing in the center of the octagon, trying to find any type of level where they could get some good shots in. And we saw that the body shots are working so well so far in this card.
Well, beautiful sequence there. Uses the front kick to push him, then lands that hook, and now he has him against the cage. Is he gonna go single or double under? Tries to get the takedown, he lands it.
Oof.
Snazzy in control.
He said, Jacare Sosa, he is a very good ground game fighter. Who knows what's going to happen in this situation?
Definitely. This stacked guard position is dominant. There you go. It gets scary there. Here we go again. Snazzy on top. Looking to do some big damage. Good. Oh, wow. Good denial there. Here comes the big shots. Oh, man. Snazzy's landing them big time, Kingsley.
Big shots so far. I see that he really is prepared to use this fighter, deny some transitions, trying to get some shots in. It's looking so well for him.
Who, right as I was going to say, I don't know if Lemis has a lot of experience in the stacked guard. He gets that transition, but on the bottom again he is. But there he goes. He slithers his way to the back. Good job by Lemis Khan. And to the feet they go, King.
I mean, you could tell that they actually put in the time to get their ground game ready to go with this fighters, but they're just gonna stand them up, huh?
Yeah, they are. And a little bit of lag going on here. Good combinations by Lemis Khan. Ooh, nice body kick by Snazzy.
So far, I think I'm at the lag part. I think you're further ahead than me, possibly.
All right, then I'll just keep my mouth closed. I'll wait. I got this. Let's go. Take it away, my man.
So far, 45 seconds left. Get some body shots. Good level change right there.
Yeah, one really good level change right there. And respect being shown between these two guys. And that stamina advantage is looking good for Snazzy there. Going to that second round. Papa Lemur might have been throwing himself out in that first.
I mean, you could tell that stamina. He used a lot of energy in this first round as the first round finally comes to a close. 88 in total strikes right there, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the takedowns for Snazzy, the significant strikes, the control time. I mean, he's in control of this fight, and Lemis Khan's already at a stamina disadvantage. It's going to be hard. He's like, you know, he's trying to climb a hill with ice skates, and it's icy. He's going to keep slipping and sliding. The snowball effect is real. So he's going to have to do something, I believe, in the second round. Get some respect from Snazzy, get a big knockdown or something, because this is not looking good for Papa Lemis Khan.
Yeah, I mean, all that stamina and, like, not much to show for it. I mean, Snazzy, it's looking like it's beginning to be more into his wheelhouse a little bit with those stack guard shots. So it'll be really interesting if he goes for a driving takedown, maybe goes for it again.
Right. And I'm excited to see what Papa Lemur has talked with his corner about and what adjustments he's made, because Snazzy's in control of this fight right now. Here we go, round two. Snazzy in the blue, Papa Lemis Khan in the red.
Yeah, and again, you can see they're already Snazzy trying to go more into the body a little bit, but he has his back to the cage. That's going to be a very dangerous situation if Lemis Khan goes for a takedown.
And then he tried to go for a takedown there right as you said it, but just a little out of position, or out of range, I should say. Oh, that uppercut was close.
Yeah.
I mean, it did land, but I thought it was going to devastate Lima.
Yeah, I mean, sequence before. Oh, good head kick. He's been throwing those body kicks a lot. That Lems Khan thought it was gonna be another body kick. That was a good switch of pace right there.
Definitely a good mix-up right there. But Limscon coming out and putting pressure on Snazzy and working the body. Good lean back right there by Lima, coming forward, throwing some good shots, popping Snazzy here a little bit. Ooh, good body work.
And my one main problem that I'm having with Snazzy's game so far, when he has his back to cage, he's trying to move a little bit to the right, and when he's doing that body kick, it has that weird awkward animation with those body kicks. So if Lemscon could see that again, he might go for like another trade opportunity and hit him with some hooks.
Yeah, definitely. Those hooks could be coming. Both guys in the center of the octagon. Oh, that uppercut keeps sliding in, slicing in on Lemis. Oh, catches the kick and knocks him with that left hook and a takedown. Ooh-wee.
Oh, you tried to go for a submission attempt right there with Kimura, but not so fast by Lemis Khan. I own that top situation.
Right, and Snazzy's trying to get to that, he's trying to get to that backside position from this sprawl. But good defense right now by Lemis Khan. These body shots are going to eat away at that stamina of Lemis Khan. He's got to get out of there. Tries to go to clinch, but denied by Snazzy.
Oh,
Snazzy in control. Gets that backside, but no. He defends it well.
Those body shots, when you're in this position, I mean, they don't do much in the eyes of the judges. Oh, Mario Yamasaki is going to stand him up. That's very interesting.
Yeah, interesting decision. I mean, Mario continually makes interesting decisions, as we all know.
Oh, absolutely. Snazzy did a little bit more work. I mean, I didn't expect it to be a stand-up opportunity, but here we are. Snazzy has to try to get the takedown all over again.
And here comes Lemis Khan putting on that pressure, those 1-2s.
1 minute left in the second round. So far, Lemis Khan still not having a stamina advantage, but still doing some good work regardless.
Oh, Lemis Khan slips that uppercut in beautifully. And there's the takedown. He let his stamina get too low, which gave Snazzy an automatic spear takedown there, and he's on top, and this is going to get dangerous. Fakes that submission, goes to half guard. But good job. Oh, denial, Kingsley. Good job. Good control here. This is scary. Half guard is scary.
And I love that he's automatically going to the body shots and going with these elbows and forearms to the body. And great denial right there. But his stamina is way too low. He needs to watch out. But that's the end of the second round.
Yeah, and that means most likely Lemis Khan is down 0-2 in the judges' scorecard, so he's got to get a KO. He's got to go for the finish. So this third round, ladies and gentlemen, should get a little dicey.
It's going to be really interesting. I mean, we saw Lemis Khan get a rock there before the end of the second round. He just needs to be a little bit more cautious when you use that stamina. So it's going to be really interesting if Snazzy just tried to take it to the ground and just finish off the round from there.
Yeah, and shout out to our newest subscriber, Beef MMA. Hey. Thanks for supporting ESFL, my man. Make sure you guys pop up those ESFL gloves in the chat for our newest supporter. And here we go, round 2, or round 3, I should say. I mean, we all know what's on the line right now. Lemis Khan has to go out and kill or be killed is got to be his mentality.
Yeah, I mean, you never want to leave it to the judges. You don't want to even put a single single thought of doubt into the judges' brain. So you need to finish this fight right now.
Oh, yes, he needs to go out there and fight and create some chaos in there. And he's coming forward that double jab continually. Here comes a takedown. Big takedown for...
Oh, great takedown.
Yeah, for Snazzy. Oh, but easily gets him off of him. Oh!
Khan, I mean, he's doing some good stuff. He just needs to not get taken down. I mean, it's anybody's fight when it goes to the stand-up.
Yeah, definitely. And that stamina advantage is huge for Snazzy here. The 4 horsemen. I mean, there's a lot of them, but it says there's only 4. I think there's like 25. Big uppercut hook combination by the 4 horsemen. Snazzy doing well in his third round. Big overhand right. Oh, denied takedown. Lemis Khan. What a read.
That was a great move with that overhand. That was perfect, but the denial in that rock position, that is very difficult to do. That was very well executed by Lemis Khan.
Yeah, Snazzy's tried to take him down, has taken him down with that twice before. So good way for Lemis Khan to read and, save himself there from being underneath. Oh my God, he's getting chopped.
That stem is very low.
Holy moly.
You can see Snazzy is just a oh my goodness.
Is down.
Was worried that he was gonna attack the body right there, but he just knocks him down just easily like that.
I think Snazzy smells blood. He's that shark, the great white shark in the water. And Lemmiscon is an injured seal at the top. His fin is missing. He's barely there. Oh, but he bites back and gets a beautiful straight.
Oh.
And wow.
I could have sworn if Lemmiscon got that sprawl position, I thought that would be like a nice guillotine choke right there. That was a huge stamina to fit. Oh my goodness, that might have been it. It is.
Man, that right hand was vicious. Turns the lights off. Lemmiscon forgot to pay the power bill, and his lights are gone.
I thought it got really interesting in the third round, but Snazzy was able to stick to his game plan, able to just land some great shots like right there, that lean, and just goes for a hook, changing up his pace, and then getting that cage animation, which is nice to get if you want an instant KO. Great all around by T48's Snazzy.
Yeah, the four horsemen, I believe, are undefeated tonight. That fight camp on the Xbox side's got to be excited. They got to be, juice for their teammate, recognize, and Sandman, or not Sandman. Who is Sandman?
Like
yes,
words don't work
Snazzy.
sometimes.
Huge win for Snazzy, beating a legend in Lemmiscon, and wow, what a performance! What a performance!
I mean, not to understate, Lemmiscon is a former ESFL Season 1 champion, so this is no like small potatoes. This is a huge victory for Snazzy. So only big and bigger things future for ESFL.
Definitely. I mean, he's going to have to get someone tough because that was a little bit of a mismatch in my opinion. It looked like Lemur might not have been working on his jiu-jitsu and might be a little bit behind the curve in the current meta of the game. But as I say that, Luber Libre 2 hits the sub button. Make sure you guys spam those ESFL glows for my boys, supporting the community, supporting the stream. Thank you, Luber Libre 2, and make sure you guys all hit that sub button. And yeah, King. I mean, what a performance by Snazzy. That leads us into our next fight. Bring it to us, King Lee. Bring it to us.
I got a little ahead of myself in the last fight, but this is the fight where someone was calling out certain somebody in Swiss Liebacks, and he's going against Top Man Stan. So this fight is the fight before we go into our three big fights.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible on its own, but like, oh boy. There could be major implications if someone wins this fight. So I can't wait to see what goes on against this heads-up matchup.
I mean, Top Man Stan, I fought him before, and the dude's grappling he's like an anaconda that just got stuck with some PCP, and the dude is a wizard. I mean, this guy is insane, and his opponent, talk about his opponent, Kingsley. Bring me in on this.
I mean, like his opponent, Swiss Liebacks. I mean, what else can you say about this guy? I mean, he is a monster. I mean, he's not a Vita X monster-esque, but he is a monster in Octagon. You do not take this guy lightly. He will fight you till like the fight's done. He will leave nothing to chance. He will take you down. He will box you out. He will take his time with you and have fun doing it. I mean, he is that.
He is, and I mean, these guys are literally polar opposites. I don't have the link up. Maybe is this it right here? No. Okay. Do you have the link up, man? Are we good? Am I just missing out on something here?
Do not have the link yet. I think we're still trying to figure out. Oh wait, we do. Are getting ready to get into a fight. I will give you the link as soon as I can.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. But yeah, I'll talk about this fight. This is a fight I've been waiting for. I'm excited. I forgot that Swiss Liebacks was the one that Top Man Stan was going to be competing against, because Swiss Liebacks, he is like a rabid dog / it's like he has rabies. Wait, what the heck? Is this fight already live? We're already 4 minutes and 30 seconds in.
Against using Swiss, we see Swiss Liebacks using Khabib, and then we have Top Man Stan using Tony Ferguson so far.
Yeah, here we go. The fight's already been taking place. Swiss Lebix is using Khabib. Interesting. And like I said, Swiss Lebix will throw. And when you expect him to stop throwing to regroup and reset his stamina, he'll just keep going and he'll catch you by surprise.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I thought Khabib didn't have like any striking power in his arms, but then I saw the Conor McGregor fight. I was like, okay, maybe they're gonna give him some hands where he could do some huge rocks with his hooks. So it's gonna be really interesting when he goes against a Tony Ferguson that has all that stamina.
Yeah, and I mean, Swiss Lebix picking Khabib. I mean, what a pick! But top man Stan on top.
Oh,
Khabib's
wow.
weakness is his bottom game, so this could be huge for Professor Sliv on top in the stacked guard position. This is gonna be lethal.
This is gonna be very lethal. I was like surprised at the goal of like taking down Khabib. I never thought that would be like a possibility, but it seems like Top Man Stan knows what he wants to do on the ground.
Yeah, and I mean, Swiss a good counter pick right here because here comes the is that an Imanari roll or
No
a knee
way.
bar? Oh,
Are you
rolling
kidding
knee
me?
bar. This could be it. Swiss is in all sorts of trouble.
Wait.
Oh, it's a wrap. That's it. Oh, he gets out. What?
What?
Escape right in the full mouth. Swiss Lebix on top.
What is this fight? I mean, Khabib's not supposed to go through this. He crushed you, not you crush him.
Man, I thought that was over, Kingsley. And geez, Swiss Lebix does a good job. And oh man, he's flattened him out.
Oh,
you know,
no.
this position is scary.
Big time, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if you get that back flat, I mean, Tom Manson, he's shown that he has a good ground game, but Khabib is that dude on the ground. So Swiss flyback's favor.
Yeah, and Swiss Lebix doing good, denying some transitions there on top. Looks like he's been working on his ground game. I mean, Swiss does have a very underrated ground game, and he is on top, but ooh, beautiful counter there. Kingsley buys top man Stan.
This has been like an incredible pace so far from both of these gentlemen as like we're approaching 30 seconds left. I thought like this fight has gone so quickly so far in this first round.
I mean, it's been back and forth. And I really am really happy with Swiss Lebix's pick because that's a 95 power. And I think, I don't remember the striking speed, but to be able to grapple with top man Stan is crucial. So smart pick by Swiss Lebix. And what a round, Kingsley. Who do you think took that?
Oh man, I would have to say Tony Ferguson, Top Man Stan. I mean, he had the excellent top game. He almost got submission attempt, which was absolutely insane on 2 Gator. That's gonna do some damage against Khabib, and that stamina disadvantage for Swiss Lebix. I mean, it's gonna be very crucial what happens in the second round.
Definitely, but every round starts on the feet, where I think Swiss has a pretty substantial advantage. So here we go. Oh, that straight uppercut is nasty.
Yeah, I mean, he's going for the top game, and Top Man Stan has a back to the cage trying to get some slips out, but it's not working.
Man, yeah. Swiss Lebix is going to that body, then going upstairs. He's mixing the striking up very well, utilizing that straight to the body lead hook. Ooh, okay, Swiss Lebix.
I mean,
Going
oh
down.
my goodness.
Oh, body shots. Wow.
Swiss, because that was just surgical right there.
Yeah, Swiss is notorious for not having anything in the gas tank, and he always throws without getting full composure, full stamina regeneration. I mean, the guy's wild.
There's no room for Top Man Stan to breathe, but like Swiss, he needs to watch out for that stamina because I mean he's using a lot, but instrumental.
That's Swiss Lebix, man. Game. It wouldn't be a fight. Oh, big right hand by Top Man Stan. Swiss is in some trouble, but like, oh, big knockdown. Here he goes. Can he survive? Oh, he does. Beautiful takedown, Kingsley.
Oh, this is bad. If I'm Top Man Stan, I would just position up, try to attack the body a little bit more. Just work on the body.
Definitely, and this is huge. 2 minutes to work for Top Man Stan, and he's faking, trying to get that. Ooh, he continually fakes that full and gets the full mount. Denies that transition. Holy moly, here comes the armbar.
Oh boy.
Oh,
this is a fight game. I mean, I have a lot of time trying to get out of this, but Top Man Stan, he's looking really good right now. He's in the third game, but Swiss gets out of it.
Ole, ole. Yeah, good job by Swiss. On top with Khabib. It's Khabib time, baby. I smash this guy. Let's do it.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness. There's no buzz to be around, but like he's taking control right now. But they stand up. Okay.
Yeah, and if you're worried about Swiss Levix's stamina, don't be. I mean, this is where he thrives. Out of breath. You know, he loves it. He loves it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can see Top Man Stan's like health. I mean, the body and the head are fairly low compared to Swiss.
Oh, Swiss Levix team. On. Top Man Stan. Oh my God, stacked position. This is crazy.
Top Man Stan. Oh my goodness. No way.
Oh. Oh.
If he survives this round. Oh.
And it seems to always be the same. Swiss Levix throwing until he's gasping for air, but always landing those dirty, dangerous combos. And I think Swiss Levix took that round. I think it's 1-1 right now. And going, you know, against Swiss in the third round, he's gonna have a huge stamina advantage. But Top Man's gotta be thinking, man, this is Swiss Levix I'm fighting. This is gonna be a rodeo.
And then, like, I've seen in that end of the round, if he gets that cage animation where he's knocked down, I felt that would have been an end of the fight. I feel like he got saved into the third round. So let's see what he does with the second chance, because that was fairly close to being over.
Yeah, and like you said earlier in round 2, that head held on Top Man Stan is low. I mean, Khabib's shots are gonna feel super extra powerful, super juicy, and Swiss is just putting on that pressure, and Top Man is feeling it.
Ooh, and you can see he's going for these 3-hit combos. He's using a lot of stamina, and he wants to use it, but he needs to just watch out for these trade opportunities, because I know Top Man saying he's going to try to go for a strike right here.
Yeah, Top Man Stan's got to do something. He's got to get some respect here, because Swiss is just landing shot after shot, going downstairs, going upstairs, double jab, body straight. Oh, man. He's like halfway down the stamina, Kingsley. He don't give a fook.
Really doesn't. Top Man Sen, I really want him to get his back off the cage. I mean, sure, Swiss is like suffocating you, but you need to get your back off the cage. That's where you got knocked down in the second round. Just be careful of that.
I mean, it's big right hand. This is the moment.
Great
Yep,
hit.
take that right inside control. Beautiful job by Top Man Stan. He needs to maintain control here.
This has been the sort of my goodness. It's Khabib time.
Will Swiss Levix, try to do some damage on top and get some control time? And yep, he's going up to stack guard.
Oh, boy.
He's letting him up. Oh yeah, right into his wheelhouse, Kingsley.
Interesting trend of this whole fight. Every time Top Man Sen got a takedown, Swiss was able to counter it and managed to get top position every single time. So with 2 minutes left to go, it'll be really interesting if Top Man Sen tries to go for another takedown.
Man, Swiss Levix is such an exciting fighter to watch. He just is different. He's a different breed out there. But another big right hand by Top Man Stan. Oh, Swiss. Oh,
knee.
Swiss is throwing when his head health is blinking. Oh, he's shaking and shimmying in the face of Swiss Levix.
Boy, just grab a seatbelt. You're going on for a ride, because these last minute 20 seconds are going to be absolutely insane.
Oh, and this does not look. Oh, big knee though by Swiss. I don't think he could do it, Kingsley. I don't think he could do it. He's so gassed.
He's a zombie. He's the living dead. You never know. The tension is high. Mom spaghetti time, ladies and gentlemen.
Good body kick. He's got to throw one perfectly timed shot.
I feel it. He wants the flying knee.
Oh, that body work is vicious. Oh!
Oh no!
Big shot by Swiss. He's throwing it. He's leaving everything in the octagon right now.
This is his Rocky moment.
Man, stand 13 seconds. Time's ticking.
Cue the music.
This is complete chaos. And that's it.
Last shot.
Wow.
Wow.
What a war.
God.
Man.
That's entertained. That submission attempt and all those rocks. Are you kidding me? Are you not entertained?
Man. What composure by Top Man Stan. Going through the onslaught of Swiss Levix for 3 rounds is exhausting. It's tough. He's just in your face, slobbering, breathing, out of gas, throwing hooks, throwing anything he can to hurt you. And he sets it up so well. He's so vicious, but I got to give that fight to Top Man Stan. I think the judges are going to agree with me.
They both have their hands up.
Here we got a split decision.
Split decision. Oh my God.
And judge 3 scores
Oh
it
no.
9-28.
Here we go.
By split decision,
Oh no.
Tony
And there it is.
Oh.
Ferguson.
Top man stand gets a
Scared me for a
huge win over, you know, one of the best fighters, one of the most exciting, vicious fighters in the game, Swiss Lebix.
I mean, what can you say about that fight? Like, so far, that's my fight of the night. Both guys leaving it all in the octagon. You have Swiss that was so close in the end of the second round, in the third round, of just getting a knockout, and then Top Man Sam being clinical with his ground game and able to withstand the barrage from Swiss. I mean, that was an amazing fight to see.
I mean,
Man, that was
incredible.
sheesh.
Incredible. At the end of that second round, Swiss Lebix almost KO Top Man Stand against the cage, and then they made the third round, but Top Man Stand did a great job of picking those shots, and that lead hook was money for him that whole fight, and takes out a wow. Whew, that was crazy. What a performance. What a war.
Definition of a war if I ever seen one. But speaking of wars, Rob, I mean, oh my God.
Yo, what? What do we got coming up?
I mean, you want to talk about like main event fights. This is a third fight from the last one against the GOAT, the GOAT. Goodness, if you want to talk about a masterclass of fighting, this is it.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
An incredible fight. I feel like we're gonna take a quick intermission to make sure we got all of these things all set up, so to make sure that both fighters are ready to go. So we're gonna take a quick intermission.
Thank you, because I am out of breath. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we should be back. We got everything set up, and we got a crazy high level, one of the highest level fights of the night here. We got the legend, the YouTube sensation, Ed Parker fighting, in my opinion, maybe the best fighter that we've ever seen, GOAT 1099. Kingsley, what is going on?
Talking about a championship pedigree with these two fighters. Ed Parker, a former ESFL champion. Go, the only 3-time ESFL PS4 champion. These guys are going to give us one hell of a fight if I ever seen one. And you can see the picks. Rafael Dos Anjos versus Nick Diaz. These guys are ready to fight.
Oh, they are ready to go, and this is going to be so technical. I mean, Ed Parker is like quicksand out there, but GOAT is so good at distance, movement, range. I mean, here we go, though. Diaz is coming out fast, controlled by GOAT, fighting Ed Parker using Rafael Dos Anjos. Here we go, Kingsley.
I mean, when you see a fight like this, you just wait with like hold your breath because you never know what incredible things you're going to see. And like with Dos Anjos, we said before, the leg kicks are deadly, and Nick Diaz is just a brawler. They have picked the right selected fighters to get in this.
Definitely. That brawler style, that cardio, that gas tank on Diaz, but RDA is a powerhouse with those crazy kicks, and He's also got a good wrestling game, good top game, good jab right there by Ed Parker. Both these guys trying to figure out a rhythm here.
Yeah, I mean, you can already tell they have been through this before. They have been through 5-round fights in the ESFL. They are taking their time. They're trying to find the way their reach is with that awesome body kick right there. It's been so good so far in this chess game. Oh, good pivot right there.
Yeah, that pivot was beautiful. And good control right here by Ed Parker, controlling the center of the cage. But Goat loves to fight on his back foot. He's so comfortable here.
Yeah, for definition in the dictionary for Venus flytrap style, this is it from Go. I mean, he suckers you in and he just try to hit you with that uppercut. It's so beautiful to see.
Yeah, he usually spends that first round just kind of calculating, looking at you, making those reads. And here we go, but Ed Parker, I mean, this is a tough challenge. It's such an evenly matched fight here. Good jabs by Ed Parker, popping.
He's trying to
Ooh,
do these like one hit strikes and those push kicks. It's just like I don't want him to use much stamina when it goes against Go, because Go could like easily download that and find your timing and just hit you with a big shot.
definitely. And Goat slipped a few nice uppercut and hook right there. But that pressure by Ed is nice. He's keeping
Yeah, I mean,
Goat on that back foot.
was back to the cage, and it's very difficult to block shots when you're in that situation. So he's trying to pick his right opportunities to just like lean in and strike.
Definitely. Ooh, good kick. Heavy kick. Another
Ooh.
one to follow. Good job by Ed Parker laying some heavy RDA kicks. And he does have that tree chopper perk too, so those hurt even more.
It was just a perfect way to change up like the head hunting that's been going on so far in this first round. Those leg kicks will make a huge difference in the future of this fight.
Definitely. Ooh. And I also like the way Ed Parker kind of switches his feet around. He kind of like goes southpaw than orthodox. He's kind of dancing a little bit in there.
Yeah, a little
Looks
bit
comfortable.
of Dominic Cruz in that type of situation. Oh, what a fancy kick right there
Bang.
by Goat.
Bang. What a shot. And it's so hard. I mean, you got to be so accurate, so patient to land shots on these guys. Their defense is so good. Wow, what a round.
That was a very good technical round by both of these guys. I mean, if I had to like say who like won this round, I can't even tell you who like even won it. It was that close.
Yeah, I'd have to say that Ed Parker with his octagon control, keeping Goat on the back of the fence or towards the fence, I got to give him the round. I got to give Ed Parker that first round.
Yeah.
And here we go, round 2. Here we go, Kingsley.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the sequences Goat was going for. He did double jab, and then the black gauge just disintegrated for Ooh, but Ed Parker answers back.
Yeah, Ed Parker's looking sharp. Big uppercut right there by Ed Parker. Goat's in some trouble here. And it looks like the second round, Goat's trying to come a little bit forward, and he's trying to keep himself off the cage, but Ed Parker's making him pay.
I will tell you this. It's a simple math problem. The lean and uppercuts do not mix well together. You can't get hit with that. That would change up the whole fight for momentum-wise.
Man, Ed Parker is setting up that rear uppercut constantly. But Goat did a good job using that pivot to get out of the way. Man, the pressure by Ed Parker is insane. If you could time a round shot right while Goat pivots, it's going to be a devastating strike.
Well, you can feel Ed Parker's like in his rhythm right now. He is like surging into the future and just like, I know what you're going to do, Go. I'm in my rhythm. There's nothing you could do about it.
Yeah, I mean, Ed Parker is fighting real well right now, but Goat's doing a good job keeping that stamina up, being safe. He's withstanding the pressure here. You know, he's doing a good job as well.
I just want Goat to be careful of those like lanes forward, because you never know if that uppercut's going to be coming out. It's a 50-50 chance every single time.
Definitely a little Red Sea Dog lean right there. Oh, here we go. Fakes it.
Okay.
Playing mind games, faked it again. Kingsley's trying to get a takedown big time. He goes a single leg. This is where it gets a little tricky. Is he going forward or down?
I mean, this is very technical.
Big takedown right there.
Good slam. Now side control. This is very deadly. Maybe he goes to a crucifix possibly, but
yeah. And RDA on top is good. This is a great position for Ed Parker here. He fakes the. Ooh, good job getting full guard by Goat though. Woo-wee!
Oh man. Again, this round is like shaping up to be like fairly close for both gentlemen. I seen some good stuff. Oh, crucifix by Ed Parker though.
This is scary. Goat's gonna rock the cradle a little bit. Let's see what he does, or maybe catch the elbow, arm trap it. Oh, these elbows are big and devastating. This is not good for Goat.
This is bad. This is bad right here. Oh my goodness.
Ed is controlling Goat in this position right here. Kingsley steps right on over again.
He goes to it again.
This is bad. Bam! This is not good.
Oh, way to take a fight.
Close.
I mean, you could attest to this. The crucifix is the worst position to be in if you're like on the defensive. I mean, you could either go one or two ways, left or right, and there's not much to do if someone knows the ground game so well.
Oh yeah, and especially if you're in Ed Parker's crucifix, that's a whole nother level. And those, I mean, he ate about 4 or 5 elbows. I mean, Goat was a sliver away from losing his conscience in that first round, or that second round, I should say. Kingsley, wow, Ed Parker is taking control of this fight.
Yeah, I mean, Ed Parker, I mean, he definitely showed up with those crucifix elbows right there. But again, in the rounds, but you never know where that first round is going to go to. So you have to act like it's 1-1 right now where everything's on the line in this third and final round.
Yeah, and that head health, I mean, it's so low. Oh, God. Knocks down Goat early, and I mean, here comes the pressure. I mean, Nick Diaz has a great block, but it's getting beaten down.
I didn't know Ed Parker was a shark because he's smelling blood in the water right now. I mean, he's feeling it. Oh, another rock.
Damn, Ed Parker looks good tonight.
I mean, he's ready. Goat needs to answer back with something. He can't lean all the time. He needs to figure out a strategy right here.
Ed smells blood. He's like Jaws out there.
Donna. Like, you could just hear it in his head. He's just going with John's theme. Just ready to attack one again.
Man, he will not let go breathe in there. He is just putting him in the pressure cooker. And we're about to get some fried Nick Diaz Templar shrimp, baby.
I mean, you could see Ed Parker. I mean, as soon as he got the rock and Go was trying to... oh, my goodness.
That's about... Oh, what a shot. Ed Parker KO's Goat 109 out cold in round 3. What a performance by Ed Parker. Wow. Whoa.
Woo! If there was ever a music quote that fits so well in this situation, it would be like a light, because Goat was out like a freaking light right there. What a punch. You see the eyes roll back in his head? Oh my God.
Man, that was dominant. I mean, Goat 1099 he's an incredible fighter, but to see Ed Parker, I mean, basically manhandle him on the ground, get him in the crucifix, almost finish him at the end of round 2, and then come out and just put on a pressure pace where he a little bit Justin Gaethje like, and just constantly just rock Nick Diaz over and over and over again. Kingsley, wow.
Like, Ed Parker came to play. He got the victory against a 3-time ESFL champion. He is back in the building, and he wants a title very badly in the season 2. I mean, he did so bad. He got that guy out like a light. That's all I gotta say about it.
100%. And I've always been skeptical on who the top player in the world is, but I have to say right now, Ed Parker might be number 1 in the world on the PS4 side. And I need to use the restroom, so we need to take a brief intermission, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back for Pre-United versus PapaDoc 270. right. Whoa. Okay, I'm back. We're back.
Okay.
Hey, and they're already in the fight. They're ready to go, guys. We're a little bit late to this fight, but here we go. Pre-United versus Pre-United versus
Papaca.
Not Papa. And Not Papa is insane, Kingsley. Pre-United, we didn't really get a lot of time to talk about these guys, but Pre-United is one of the top players in the world. I mean, he's aggressive and he's devastating, but Papa is one of the best players in the world.
Papa, I mean, I compare him to like a Vita X in his play style. So he's a really great fighter. You see him on the PS4 leaderboards, and you can see he's using Khabib, and he's ready to put on the show.
Yes, and ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, this is the co-main event of the evening. This is the big boys right here. Of a win for Pre-United or a win for Not Popka, that's a contendership win. That could be a title shot. So this is huge for both these gentlemen. And as you see, Papa on top with Khabib.
Absolutely. Pre-United using Rafael Anjos. We've seen him before in this card. He's a really great fighter, but when it's Khabib time on the ground game, it's just a lot to handle. But they stand right back up. This is huge for Pre-United.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I mean, that full guard control is tough to get out of sometimes. Here comes the ankle pick, but Pre-United does a good job to avoid it. And Papa definitely wants to get this fight to the ground.
Those darn ankle picks are the bane of my existence. So anybody defend them, I salute you, because that is not easy to do.
Let's see. He's going for that fake. They're in the clinch right now. Good knees coming from Pre-United. He's trying to get, you know, the attention off that break, it looks like. Good denial by Pre.
It just seems like he's trying to get out, but it's not really working out. Not Papa. He's doing really well trying to deny these transitions so far.
Yeah, good job by Pre-United. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good at all. Very good for Papa. Beautiful takedown. But Pre's in all sorts of trouble in this side saddle position. This is not good.
Tick-tock. It's Khabib time. I mean, when you're in these situations, especially if it gets to a crucifix, I mean, there's little much that you can do. You just need to pray and be patient as he denies another transition and stay in the side saddle. I mean, this is very bad.
And these elbows are vicious. That block is broken right now on RDA. Here comes the side control attempt. Oh, barely gets it. Still not out of the woods yet, though, Kingsley.
He needed that, but, like, as good as a position. I mean, it's somewhat good. It's an improvement, but it's not as good in a fight stance.
Definitely not, and he's just doing some good damage here, scoring in the judges' eyes, getting control time, and doing damage right now. Pop looking like a straight killer out here with Khabib with 20 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I mean, like, so far Pre-United, he's been going through the woodwork with Khabib time, but the stamina is kind of working to his advantage. If he's able to just withstand and just go into the second round, he'll survive this.
Yeah, definitely, and going into that second round, I mean, the fight always starts on the feet, which is Pre-United's wheelhouse. Pre-United is so aggressive and so dangerous, but when you're facing someone that could control you the way Pop has seemed to be able to control Pre-United, that messes with your striking, and it has you thinking. It just throws everything off.
I mean, ooh, you can see Not Papa. He's going in right now. He's trying to kill this guy and just get the takedown, which is perfect.
Sick pressure by Pop. Gets him against the cage again. Pre-United's trying to maintain himself on the feet. But, man, Papa is just out there sticking to him like glue.
The slam, I mean, he was able to get in the first round. Patient and, oh, good denial by Pre-United right there.
Yeah, Pre's doing a good job right here.
I mean, he has the stamina advantage. Ooh. Are we going for a Oh, I thought it was going to be a suplex.
Beautiful job by Pre-United. Wait, here we go.
Ooh,
Muay Thai clinch from Pre. Slippery. That was very nice.
Okay, I see he's not afraid to go into the clinch. He knows he has Rafael Dos Anjos. He's really good, especially with those leg kicks.
Ooh,
he's doing really well.
Denial? That was beautiful by Pre-United, denying that clinch. And look at that stamina right now. Pre-United looks like he's flowing a little bit here. Might be. Ooh.
Yeah, all it takes 1 moment to get in your rhythm. Ooh. I mean, he's looking all right compared to the first round.
Oh yeah, here we go. Pop got him in the clinch. Muay Thai clinch. Goes double under, or over under, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a chess match so far with 2:30 left to go so far. And I really want to see if to his back to the cage.
Oh wow, what a! Here comes the takedown. No, denied by Pre-United. Wow, Pre-United is very much impressing me with his grapple defense. And here we are again, 2 minutes. Pre-United has all the time in the world now, and that stamina is not looking good on Pop.
Yeah, I just looked on the stamina. I was like, oh wow, that's what's been happening.
Oh, Pop with the uppercut.
Oh no!
Pre-United's got to collect himself, doing a good job, getting those butterflies calmed down up in the brain.
All that momentum, all that rhythm just depleted in that one rock. My goodness.
Yeah, and here comes the driving
Uh-oh.
takedown. But no stamina for
Whoa.
Nurmagomedov. He's got to be careful he doesn't get guillotined. Oh, big knees. Oh!
Oh no!
Shut
Oh
up!
no! Are you kidding me?
That's it! He takes out Pop! What a performance by Pre-United, withstanding the monstrosity, the grappling sensation with Khabib Nurmagomedov, and gets the rock. I mean, he just attacks the body viciously and takes him out on the mat. I'm going crazy. Take it away, Kingsley. I can't even speak.
To fully understand what just happened, he was able to out grapple him.
I need to say
What?
something.
Oh
I have a statement. You ready?
no. We're gonna do Rob.
Pre-United and it feels so good. Pre-United,
Ooh.
man. What a bitch. Man, this guy deserved the title shot after that win. I mean, Pop, one of the best players in the game, using Khabib Nurmagomedov, and Pre-United showcasing his grappling, his clinch, just everything. I mean, he's dangerous, man. Wow.
Still speechless of the sequence we just saw. I mean, I was like, wait, how this all happened when his stamina was low? He hit him with like multiple body shots that took off all of his body health, and just the succession of combos. I was like, do that against him. He's one of the top PS4 ranked championship leaders, and you just did that. Pre-United.
Man,
Rob, can we get the music again? I just need the music. That was just too good.
Pre-United and it feels so good. There you go, bro. That's for
If
you.
that's not his ringtone, if that is not his ringtone, I don't know what else you're doing in your life, because that was absolutely incredible.
I mean, it's incredible. I mean, Pre-United is one of the most aggressive, vicious fighters. But this guy, Pop, I mean, there were so many people trying to duck this guy. Nobody really had, I mean, nobody wants to fight this guy. I mean, he's a legend on the ground. And for Pre-United to go out there and just take him out in the co-main event, I mean, that's 100% going to set him up, I believe, for a title shot. But we still have one more fight, and that's the main event of the evening, King. This is going to be crazy. I'm ready.
You said co-main event. That was the co-main event. This is the true main event. After all of these fights, we finally get to see all wanted to hear.
Yeah.
The monster amongst men in the ESFL, Avita X, versus the guy who gave up his title shot in the first season of ESFL, let Avita X run wild. But PapaDoc,
I mean,
PapaDoc, no slouch, man.
no. PapaDoc is, in my opinion, the most improved and dedicated player I've seen. I mean, he started off not the greatest. He had good striking, and then he just grinded, and he's just so well versed in every aspect of this game: standing, clinch, ground. I mean, every time I fight PapaDoc, I mean, he's a jiu-jitsu wizard as well. I mean, he's I always thought that was the best fighter, and Advaita is standing across from him. I mean, this guy beat Kinetic, one of the most dangerous fighters in the world. I mean, Kinetic is scary, and Advaita took him out. Advaita is a champ. I mean, he's the real champ. He's a champ's champ. And PapaDoc has a huge opportunity here to claim that belt. But, I mean, Advaita is scary. His top control is undeniable. I mean, he's one of the best in certain positions. I'm sure this is going to be in middleweight, and he's going to use his Chris Weidman, and it's scary, King.
Dude, I remember, like, when I first saw him make his debut in the ESFL, I talked to Boxer countless times after his performance. I was like, this guy is scary. It was close to Halloween. I thought Halloween came early because this guy was an absolute freak of a human being in this game because I couldn't believe what he just did. And the fact that PapaDoc has been on a streak in the end of the season of ESFL 1, this is a confrontation that we deserve to see. This is the main event. This is like the combination of ESFL season 1 all wrapped into one single fight. This is speechless of what's about to like happen here.
Yeah, who knows? And this is a title fight. So this is gonna be a 5-minute or 5-round, 5-minute bout between these two.
5-round fight.
So that's
Jesus
gonna be a
Christ.
little bit. I mean, they're gonna have to be strategic in there. You know, you gotta fight a little bit patient. I mean, you don't have to. You can pull Swiss Bix and go right out there and just go crazy, which he's, you know, just having. But I mean, I can't wait. I don't think we have a link for this fight yet. We're still waiting on it.
We do have a link for this fight. I will send it straight to you. But on that note, let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen, everyone that's on our page right now, if you're new here, main event, get ready, because my goodness, you need to get your popcorn, you need to get your drinks, you need to have your seatbelts buckled. You are in for one hell of a roller coaster. 5-round fights against with Avita X and PapaDoc. This is what the fight game is all about. This is why this is the #1 virtual fight capital in the world, the pinnacle of the ESFL, and we get to see this right here, right now.
All right. And they are streaming on Advaita's channel. So the link is there. We are ready to go. And this is going to be, it's in Spanish. That's cool. Peso Medio. Hey, yo, yo, yo. Okay. And it looks like Advaita is going to go with Nick Diaz here. This is not at middleweight. Oh, wait. No, it is middleweight. It is middleweight. My bad. Wow.
It is
Yeah,
middleweight,
PapaDoc's
and
Jacare
I'm
is
surprised at the
insane.
Nick Diaz pack.
Yeah, so am I. It's very interesting. Why not be Chris Weidman? I'm curious. Maybe because he knows PapaDoc's submission skills are so OP.
You have to deal with a lot of things. I mean, we're going to see a Nick Diaz versus Zachary Sosa. I mean, like, PapaDoc knows he's going to be in for a ground fight. And the fact that he's going for that knows that he put in the time and research into a Vita X because he knows he's going against the pinnacle of ESFL, the double champ of Vita X.
That is true, but I mean, Advaita is definitely picking Nick Diaz for his submission defense. He knows and has done his due diligence as well. PapaDoc loves the half guard position. Scary. If he's in half guard, he postures up. It's almost impossible to escape. He's got the sickest submissions. He's using Jacare Souza. He's got power in his hands, but Nick Diaz in a 5-round fight, he is a cardio king, and he's going to be able to last all the way till the end. But does Nick Diaz have that top control that Chris Weidman has? No. So this is going to be a very interesting fight, ladies and gentlemen.
There's so many questions in just a few moments. We will get the answers to the questions. Zachary Sosa, aka PapaDoc, as Nick Diaz. Very interesting styles. While you're here, it's time, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, it's time, and both these guys are so well versed on the ground. They pretty much have the game they have the game figured out. I mean, they've been spending so much time, and this is for the ESFL title on the PS4 side. This is gonna be this is gonna be insane. I cannot wait. The lights are off. It's dark in here. I can't see. Hold me, King.
I got you, man. I got you.
Okay. Thank you. Are you excited, ladies and gentlemen? ESL 51, the main event is here. PapaDoc fighting out of maybe King's MMA, used to be, but I think he went Lone Wolf, and he's fighting Nick Diaz, controlled by Advaita, one of the most dominant champions we've ever seen.
Chat, if you're not ready for this, chat, I need some hype in the chat. I need you guys to get excited for this because this is once in a lifetime where we get these kind of moments. I need to see some excitement because this is about to go down.
Here we go. This is the moment we've been waiting for all night. Advaita and PapaDoc eyeing each other, trying to psych each other out here.
No glove touch.
Oh my goodness. Let's go indeed, King. Let's go indeed. Glove touch. Respect being shown here.
Oh boy.
I wonder what they're gonna do. Ooh!
I'm
Immediately
just
into the clinch.
dissect every single move of what they do. They starting to clinch. He tries to go for a throw. Avita X said no.
Yeah, beautiful denial right there. PapaDoc tried to throw him. He's trying to get that takedown. You know what PapaDoc's trying to do. Solidify takedown, get on top of you, submit you, or devastate you. And Advaita doing a good job staying on the feet.
Yeah, I mean, PapaDoc, he's doing really well as he gets side control. That's the first takedown of this 5-round fight.
Indeed it was. Beautiful takedown by PapaDoc in half guard. If he postures up here, this is where it could get scary for Advaita. Let's see how he responds.
I mean, Avita X belongs in the woods. He lives in the woods. He knows what to do in these situations. It's just all about whether PapaDoc knows the right situation, whether to attack or even posture up, because he's going to get denied a bunch of times in these transitions, as we see right there.
And there's that reversal right there. Advaita on top with Nick Diaz. And who knows if he's going to try to maintain top control and, you know, get to the half guard. Yeah, he does. He's going half guard.
Oh, man. I mean, we know how dangerous he is, like, ground game, like, fight. So the fact that he's in this position could speak a lot of danger for PapaDoc.
Definitely, and he's in side control, gets that denial. Denies it again. This is getting scary right now for PapaDoc, losing stamina.
Boy, this is the trap. This is the trap he lays. He tries to make these moves and just doesn't work.
Man, these guys are denying. Oh
my God.
Triangle choke by PapaDoc. Oh no, we're getting close to that
My God.
Beautiful job executed by Advaita, and here comes the slam, big slam, right in the side control where Advaita has shown he has great denial ability.
I mean,
Jeez.
made me almost speechless because you never know with these type of fighters.
Big elbows. Oh! The denials are insane, and Advaita is a savage in this position.
Oh my God, someone call the cops. This is a brutal beating right now.
Oh my God, this could be it. Papa's stamina is really low. Good denial.
There's 40 seconds left.
Man, this is a wild fight. 30 seconds left, King.
That's really low. Wait a minute. There's 15 seconds left. Can he actually get it in time?
Man. Wow, what a fight, Kingsley. Both these guys going back and forth. You can tell both these guys are so well versed on the ground. Their denials are insane. And when you get in a dominant position and you can deny like the way Advaita does, man, that's got to be scary for PapaDoc. I think Advaita took round one.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I would love to agree with you, but like that whole fight, I mean, this is the time to catch your breath because like we're going to go through another wrestling clinic in this second round right here.
We are, but look at that stamina. I mean, Diaz is not getting tired at all this fight, so PapaDoc, the time is ticking against him.
You can already tell like in this fight is all night long because they're ready to go the distance.
Yeah, they are indeed, and I mean, with PapaDoc experiencing that ground game of Advaita, I mean, he's got to think he's a little bit behind on the ground. Maybe he wants to keep this standing. We'll see. But Nate Diaz has combos.
PapaDoc's head health is really low. Like when I saw it, I was like, wow, those elbows and forearms did a lot of damage on the ground. And he tries to go for it, but it's in a sprawl. Wait.
Man, good defense by Advaita. Advaita is looking real comfortable in here. And PapaDoc's game plan not going the way he wants it, but I mean, he's still in this fight completely.
It would be really interesting if he goes for another takedown attempt. I mean, not as comfortable as he is on the ground game with his stand-up game.
And another angle pick, but good denial again. Advaita's getting real comfortable, hands up in the air. You can tell he's flowing in there. PapaDoc's stamina still dwindling.
You can never take a moment for granted. I mean, you need to go those leg kicks. You need to switch up your levels. For just forget the takedown attempts.
Beautiful leg check.
It just seems like Avita is very much in his rhythm of what he wants to do in this fight.
Dang, the denials The clinch denials, the ground denials, the takedown denials. Veda X is showcasing some sweet clinch and takedown defense, and that is very much throwing off PapaDoc here in this second round with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, but to PapaDoc's credit, when he got denied that transition, he came back with an uppercut and hook, and those connected. So it'd be really interesting if he looks more into that direction if he gets denied. Because look at that.
Man, the denials are insane. Veda is fast. He has some reaction time, that kid.
Freak human speed in those fingertips.
Oh, yeah.
In the virtual octagon. Watch out for the big hits. We haven't seen like a big shot so far in this whole fight.
Nah, Veda's being very patient. He's stalling out, just letting the fight come to him.
So far, so I would have to say this was a lot better for PapaDoc, even though he gets hit with those shots. I really like the tone and pace that he's setting himself up for these fights.
Definitely. And PapaDoc's got to figure out something to do here. Oh, that's
great catch.
That's a big hook. Is that the first? That might be the first
slip,
rock. That is the first rock of the fight.
Wow.
Here comes that DX pressure. 209 Stockton, baby.
Oh, good slip by PapaDoc right there.
Whew, man. What do you think, Kingsley?
Like I like what PapaDoc has been doing, but Veda X, along with that rock, I feel like he's just taking control of this round. It's gonna be really interesting if he tries to switch out. I mean, you see that replay of the catch of the body kick and just able to knock him with a rock.
Definitely, Veda seems to be snowballing here. I mean, just his stamina is great. His takedown defense is amazing. His denials are insane, and his stand-up is looking crispy right here. 2-0. Veda, in my opinion, but here we go. Good uppercut by Veda there. Woo! With the hook to follow.
A big trend I see. I want to see if PapaDoc goes back to those leg kicks. I mean, he did some good damage. Oh, he actually gets a clinch.
Yeah, good job. This is what Papa has been searching for in that last round. Wow.
Oh, wow. That was quick.
Interesting. That's stupid.
I mean, PapaDoc has to be very frustrated over that. I mean, he had control.
He did. I wonder if referees have. Oh! If each referee is unique in how fast they stop things, that'd be interesting.
Would like change so much of the meta. I would not be surprised if that's actually a thing.
Here we go. PapaDoc in control of this. Maybe third round. Maybe he's in control. I mean, he's landing some good shots. He got the clinch.
Shots have gone on to PapaDoc. I mean, he's getting denied these transitions, but he's been able to get some shots off of Veda X. I haven't seen much from Veda X other than denials.
Yeah, and I'm liking, PapaDoc's making a good adjustment this round. Ooh, but he's missing a lot of shots. Oh, no. Ooh.
A mistake will give a Veda X a huge opportunity. You can't take those lightly.
You can't. Man, Veda's fighting a perfect fight here. This is crazy.
It was under a minute 30, and I haven't seen much from Veda X. I feel like this is PapaDoc.
Oh, what a combo!
Oh, never mind. He heard me, and he was like, you know what? I'm going to change your thought right now.
Man, Veda is a killer. He never throws the same combo twice, always mixing it up. Jeez, this guy is the real deal. This is the champ right here, boys. Hoo-wee!
Like, Rob, what weaknesses does he have? Striking? I don't know. Ground game? Absolutely not. There's
I have no idea.
Oh, that was a big one.
Oof. He's looking solid all the way around.
Oh, man.
Oh, good leg kick by PapaDoc. And that stamina's not looking good. Oh, what a shot! Hands in the air like he just don't care. Veda in control of this round. 3 rounds to 0. PapaDoc's got to do something.
Sheesh. And you can see the stamina to Nick Diaz. Huge momentum for Veda. Oh my God! There's a monster on the loose. He's smelling blood in the water right now.
Yeah, Papa's fading here. And now we're going to be getting into those championship rounds. And the longer this fight
boy.
goes, the more in favor of Nick Diaz for sure.
I honestly, PapaDoc had a chance to win that round, but then Vidax just stole it from him with a key knockdown and a key rock. PapaDoc needs to switch something up, maybe go down to the ground, possibly.
Definitely. But I mean, he can't get a hold of this man. Veda's just so good at keeping it standing, and man, that head held is so low
Yes,
on PapaDoc
he
as well,
tries to go
King.
for it. Vidax, this is his world right now. I mean, the denials, the strikes. Look at that. Like, PapaDoc tried to even go for a takedown and was able to get it.
Man, Veda is dominant, man. This guy is something else.
And
This
like
guy might be a
stat
champion for
that
a
you
long
saw
time.
on the bottom there.
Go ahead, King.
X had 106 total. X had 106 total punches to PapaDoc's 58.
Jeez. Oh, but here we go. That block's broken. Papa's in a situation where he can do some damage.
Ooh, that front kick could have done some damage.
Nice jab by PapaDoc coming forward here in this 4th round.
Oh my God.
Ed Veda.
All
Here comes the
it
shot.
takes is combination, just right then and there. He just did 1 and 2, and he was already to the ground.
Uh-oh. This could be it. This looks close. Oh,
phone has
man.
been-
Man, look at the
Sung.
way. Whew. Oh! This might be
Sheesh.
it, guys. Takedown attempt stuffed by
Oh,
Veda.
no.
PapaDoc's barely hanging on. He's gassed. He's hurt. He's wobbly.
Music is playing right now. I mean, he's just going so close to him.
Good takedown defense right there. Back to the feet. Veda likes what he's doing right now. He doesn't want to go anywhere near the guard. And PapaDoc's fading.
Jeez. That stamina is just playing a huge factor. I mean,
Oh!
anything PapaDoc does. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Oh! Beautiful
Oh.
left hand by Veda.
Oh boy.
Papa doing everything he can to survive, but that's it, guys.
Oh
Veda,
boy.
what a dominant performance by the champion. I mean, he maintains the champion tonight. Wow.
Wow. I mean, fastest guy in this game ever. Cause like, what do you do against a Vita X? You can't do anything. I
know.
mean, he just destroyed PapaDoc like it was just that. PapaDoc is no slouch. He is a pinnacle of the ESFL, and the fact that he got dismantled like that, Vita X is on a whole nother.
He's definitely on a whole nother level. I mean, going to that fight, PapaDoc, one of the most dangerous fighters in the ESFL right now, and Veda, I mean, he made it look easy almost. I mean, he completely controlled him in every aspect of that fight. And jeez, I don't see anyone beating this guy. I'm so excited to watch this guy continually defend that title, man. We got a real champion here with Veda. This guy's the real deal. This guy is a savage. Ooh, my God.
Was in hibernation. He was biding his time. He was waiting for all the townspeople to come to his woods. X world, and we're just living in it, ladies and gentlemen. That was crazy.
That was insane, and what a overall successful event. Just from bottom to top, just exciting fight after exciting fight, man. Season 2, we've kicked off season 2 with a spark with this event. Whew. Crazy, King. Crazy.
Like, you want to, like, from top to bottom, all these fights had something unique and something special about them. We had our only decisions were split decisions. We had knockouts, we had submissions. Every fight was a good fight. And season 2, everybody.
Yeah, here we are. And we got a dominant champion in Veda. I mean, who knows who's going to get the next shot? I mean, Ed looked spectacular tonight. Top man Stan It's going to be crazy. And even on the Xbox side, I mean, some crazy fights. Prioxis, edging out Prodigies. Snazzy taking out Lemus Khan, the Four Horsemen going undefeated. Pre-United taking out Papa. I mean, there's so many contenders on both sides. Season 2 there's never been a more exciting time than right now in the ESFL.
Yeah, and don't forget about El Technico. I mean, he dismantled Demar very excellently. So there's a lot of people on this fight card that are going to be in the future, and you're going to hear them a lot in the title picture.
Definitely. And man, I think that might be it. Shout out to everybody out there. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself tonight. There'll be, another event, I'm pretty sure, next week with season 2 kicking off. Get ready for events, man. This is about to be real exciting. Thanks for the support. Keep the positivity, Kingsley. It was a pleasure commentating with you, man. If you have anything to say, now's the time.
Absolutely. It was an absolute freaking pleasure to be in the booth with you and Boxer handling that first fight as well. And I'm so glad to be back with you guys on Twitch and on YouTube in the ESFL. It's going to be a hell of a season. I can't wait to experience it with every single one of you guys.
Definitely, guys. And make sure to check out the Discord. Join that if you want to be a future competitor in the Esports Fight League. And we do have an audience chat in the Discord for ESFL events if you guys want to, talk in there. But I mean, without further ado, I believe we have come to a conclusion to ESFL 51. I mean, what a success. What an exciting event. I had a great time. Amazing. And we will see you next time here on the Esports Fight League with some more fights. And cannot wait.